This aura. This is the aura of the Tao technique of the Great Void. That's right, this is the item Yan Mingyue Iokiing for, but I also do not know exactly of what importance this item has towards her and the Great Void. Are you willing to make this trade? I am afraid this demoness is trying to use me to keep Yan Mingyue in check. These two women, they really aren't easy to deal with. But I am not easy to bully either. After obtaining the Jade Tree of Knowledge leaf, what will you do? Yan Mingyue wants to return to the Great Void. I, naturally, also have my own place to return to. As Eve said before, I don't intend to bother you anymore. For your own good, you'd better not. No matter how mysterious this stone flute is, the most important thing right now is to find the last disciple. Hopefully I can successfully complete it. I accept your trade, it's a deal. It will definitely be successful. Right? Zhou Empire, Tianjing, the southeast or of the city, the house of the Marquis of Xuanji Huang San failed and it's related to the scum of the Buddhist and the Qin Empire's Yu clan. The Marquis is really angry this time. The Marquis has ordered. First, gather up people and head towards the place Huang San and Co. went missing. Search every single inch of the place, we must find clues. Second, capture all of the already known members of the Society of the Strong Gale and the scum of the Great Thunderclap Temple, don't let any one of them escape. Third, come together with me and head towards the residence of the Qin Empire Diplomatic Corps to interrogate the members of the Yu clan about this matter. The Marquis' original words were only 2 words, investigate thoroughly. Mr. Hao please take care. Western or of the city, residence of the Great Qin Empire's Diplomatic Corps. Zhu Hongwu is too arrogant, his subordinate goes missing and he dares to blame us. It's obvious that someone is framing our Yu family. You should also go and investigate this matter. I'd like to see who is bold enough to mess with the Yu clan. I heard that it's also not very peaceful over at the Shi clan. It's said that somebody wants to harm Shi Tianyi. If you require more people, just contact the main family. It has been rather eventful lately. There is the aura of Sariras here. Hui Ku was here before and also fought with someone. Fortunately the Sariras were not damaged. Hui Ku, you betraying scum, you dare to defile the bones of the elders. I will take back the Sartras and let their souls rest in nirvana. As for you, you piece of scum, I will send you into the cycle of reincarnation. 3 months later. As expected of my disciple, he broke through so quickly. As expected of my disciple, he broke through so quickly. XCAL while they are cultivating, let's use the black cloud flag to look around the scans. Coney Arbai town. But the last disciple hasn't been found yet, I only have 1 month left. I have traversed half of the Great Zhou Empire's land and also passed through thousands of miles of the territory of the Great Qin Empire, but I still haven't found a qualified candidate yet. Do I really have to go back and find Xiaozhen or that little girl? Life is tough. Alas, I'd better go and look around first. What's going on? The black cloud flag broke open the void and actually brought me to an alternate space. What is this place? Such dazzling light. My eyes are going to be blind. What's going on? Was I simply pulled into that void space by chance? I am Pu Baizi of the Eternal Tao, who are you? I am Pu Baizi of the Eternal Tao, who are you? The Eternal Tao? Shans. The Great Qin Dynasty. The also has a nascent soul stage cultivator. Faction name, the Eternal Dad location, southern border of the Great Ein Dynasty details. This is at the southern border of the Great Qin Dynasty, the master with the highest cultivation level in the is at the nascent soul stage. The location of the is near the Oin Dynasty's most southern area known as the Ancient Star Domain, which was also the boundary between the human world and the demon world. I am a wandering cultivator, just call me Taoist Lin. The Void Battleground? Looking at your appearance, you seem to be hurt? That's right, I was wounded by someone in the void battleground, but it is not serious, I can recover after a brief period of closed-door training. I see. Geographical name, the void battlefield location, in an alternate space independent from the grand celestial world details. Inside of the void battleground there are many cultivation resources that are scarce in the grand celestial world, but spatial turbulences surged within it, making it extremely unstable and dangerous. At present, many areas are still unknown. I remember the old elder of Stone Village once mentioned that Xiao Budian's father and grandfather regularly entered the void battleground. In fact, it was precisely because his grandfather went missing in the void battleground that his parents sought to save him, causing Xiao Budian to suffer disaster. His parents only discovered it when his grandfather had gone missing in the dangerous place Xiao Budian's Arantau root Efest at the E was born. Xiao Budian's parents were anxious to save High Father, so they were fo place Xiao Budian, who v even hellfare old, foster care. This was when Shirtianhao faced a series of unfortunate events. Could this dangerous place refer to the void battlefield? This other family also had a little prodigy Lik Na Mak Kultan. Although there are risks in the void battlefield, but the rewards should not be small either. I can't see through the depths of this person's cultivation level. Just risk? The progenitor of the Mount Hung school who went in together with me directly perished within. If not for your sudden barging in and disturbance in the void, would not be able to seize the chance to rip open a rift, and my old life would have probably also been lost within. I see that your injury is brought about by ice mana. I just so happen to have a 9 transformations blazing spirit pill here. You can use it to resolve that cold injury. Why do you give it to me? I wanted to give it to you and so I did so. Where do all these whys come from? It was I who was foolish. Okay then, I accept your kindness. If you have time, I welcome you at any time to come to the Eternal Tao as a guest. What are you guys talking so happily about? Huh? Zhu Yi, you got new clothes? The elder martial brother bought it for me. Master, just now we heard someone tell a strange story. Around here lies a known as the Mount Hung School. A couple of days ago, they opened their doors to new disciples. There was a big brother who did not pass the assessment and was unable to enter the. In the end, he actually jumped off a cliff on Mount Hung wanting to commit suicide. He failed to kill himself and was rescued by the people of the Mount Hung School. I heard that they're going to make an exception and take him in as a registered disciple. TL/N, TL, in general it goes something like registered disciples. Outer disciples, inner disciples, core disciples and direct disciple. Where is this person you just mentioned now? This kid, why does he sound a bit like the main character of the Trash School and Mortal School of some novels? Discovered target, suitable to become host's direct disciple. The disciple ceremony has already begun. The main character isn't already a member of the Mount Hung School, right? Why is this guy here? Shame on you, why don't you just drop dead? Name, Wang Lin Bone Root Awareness will luck a conclusion. Target lacks innate talent but possesses great potential, recommended to take in as a disciple and carefully guide him. He will definitely become a pillar of the. Holy shit. 2 max attributes. What do I do? Should I just mess up this disciple ceremony? Or should I secretly meet with this kid for a moment and then let him think about it? From now on, you are the disciples of our Mount Hung School. Disciples respectfully follow the master's teachings. Target matches the criterion but already has a master, needs to abolish the current master-disciple relationship to be able to become the host's disciple. Mount Hung School's registered disciples residence. It's okay. It was just a little accident. Wang Lin, this disciple, must still be mine. This kid joined the Mount Hung School by threatening to kill himself. He will definitely be detested by his teachers, scorned by his brothers and hated by all. Also, his sense of belonging to the will not be strong. Wang Lin, a person like you is practically the shame of our Mount Hung School. When the inner disciple exam comes around, why don't go try jumping off a cliff again? This'll give me a very good chance to sway him over. If you can enter into the inner leasing this attempt at suicide again, then he'll say you've got some skill. Such a bad luck, how come we are in the same as this kind of person? Later I will let him know, a melon forced off its vine is not sweet. Father, mother. You can't become an immortal in this kind of environment. I will definitely become an immortal. Who are you? In this kind of, you will only be assigned menial jobs of fetching water and cutting wood. How do you continue walking down this path? Why are you saying all of this? Why do you speak to me? In the first place, your talent is worse than an average person, and your speed is even slower. If you don't do your best to catch up, then what hope do you have of succeeding? If you are willing, you can leave the MANHWA school and enter under my teaching. I will carefully guide you and teach you all of my skills and abilities. As for my ability, if you wish to see it, then I'll take down this MANHWA school in an instant. I scans. Do you find it inconceivable? He's guarding against me? Crap, this kid's luck is also points. Could he have found some sort of treasure? No matter, make your own decisions. I will stop in the small town at the bottom of the mountain for days. If you have made up your mind, you can come to the town to find me. Was I too paranoid? Didn't he come for my secret treasure? That defensive appearance of Wang Lin just now, it clearly showed that he suspected me of knowing his secret and that I was there to trick him for his treasure. That defensive appearance of Wang Lin just now, it clearly showed that he suspected me of knowing his secret and that I was there to trick him for his treasure. Maybe that kid already has some sort of super godly item or an old grandpa to help him embark on his own path to heaven. The spiritual energy of this MANHWA school really is better than our own and is more suitable for cultivation. Not too long from territory. Eternal Tao. Our progenitor Pu Bazi has safely returned, but the progenitor of the MANHWA school died in the void battleground. Everything is fate. The sky sure is endless. Only the strong can live in a good cultivation abode. They're about to move out very soon. What is mine will not get away. 3 days later. The energy stored within the Heaven Thunder Moon Jade has already been depleted, and the cultivation speed has slowed down a lot, but slowly cultivating can also help me use the mana skillfully. Finally succeeded. Congratulations to the host on opening up all the 12 meridian points and reaching the great circle of perfection IFOI disciple level, the peak of the Qi cultivation stage. Even though I had the help of the system and started directly from Qi disciple level, but reaching the great circle of perfection of Qi disciple level in less than 1 year, could it be that I am actually a prodigy too? Knock knock master, are you in the room? I have a question to ask you. Scans come and it's time to play hard to get in front of the disciples. I came up with a martial skill last night, and I just wanted master to review it. In addition, the bottleneck in the level of my Tao technique seems to also have loosened due to this, and I think that I can break through it very soon. How is the cultivation going? Is there anything you guys don't understand? Blitz. Master, I happened to find a strange flower yesterday. It did not seem like an ordinary item, so I brought it back for master to take care of it. Blitz. Master, I advanced to Qi disciple level. I somehow just randomly did so. I don't really know what happened. Blitz. How is the cultivation going? Is there anything you guys don't understand? Pass item name, 3-leaf orchid category, plant details. It's the main material for the pill which aids people in breaking through their bottlenecks, the barrier-breaking pill. As expected of the main character with luck of. Ahem. I am very pleased that you have achieved a lot in cultivation. But cultivation is not a day's work, remember to persevere. Go back and rest. Yes, master. How can a master lose to his disciple? I must speed up and reach the foundation establishment stage as soon as possible. Foundation establishment, also known as establishing one's Tao root, is divided into 3 levels. Foundation establishment early stage, the cultivator establishes a Qi ocean, their mana is as vast and boundless as the sea and is far superior to Chi Disciple. Stage Cultivators. Foundation Establishment Midstage, the Cultivator FES a spirit tower using the boundless mana in the Chi Ocean. As for Foundation Establishment Late Stage, that is refining a core furnace above the spirit tower. It is also the most important process of the Foundation Establishment stage. Spirit towers are split into grades, grade is the best and grade is the worst. Because the core furnace will directly determine the success of a cultivator fong their Aurus core. Whether or not one can tackle higher stages after Aurus core depends all on the quality of the core furnace. The reason why Xiao Budian suffered an unexpected disaster in the past, was because he was born with a Chi Ocean, and above the Chi Ocean stood a sovereign spirit tower that is above and beyond a grade spirit tower. Erecting a sovereign core furnace above a sovereign spirit tower, the Aurus core formed will inevitably be the very best. Don't mention Aurus core stage, nascent soul and even primordial spirit are all within sight. Xiao Budian's bone root is still a max value of. When he opens his Chi Ocean in the future and erects his spirit tower, can he still obtain a sovereign spirit tower? But if I don't complete the main quest, will I still be able to live to know? My fourth disciple has not arrived yet, and I do not know when the Eternal Tao will go to Mount Heng School to kick the door. But I heard that the Eternal Tao and the Mount Heng School are relatively close to each other geographically. For the past 1,000 years, the 2s have given each other mutual aid, guarding together against outside forces and demonic invasion. Although it's for the sake of cultivation treasures, but the 2s have at least had an alliance of friendship, so perhaps the Eternal Tao means will be milder? So they won't come until 2 or 3 months later. By then, the grass will be 3 meters high in my grave. It seems that I can't just wait for the Eternal Tao to make trouble. I still have to make some preparations. If there really is no other choice, then I'll have to go up the mountain and capture him. But if I really have to go to the Mount Heng School to capture Wang Lin, I'll need even more cards in my hands to fend off the Aurus core stage cultivators. Now, I must unite and mobilize all power of use. That's right. I was so busy using the ring to practice the Heavenly Cage mantra. I almost FT about her. Dark space, I so hungry, so hungry. I don't care if you lock me up, at least give me something to eat. So, what are you here for? Get up. The amount of time that we've known each other now is not short and I still don't know your name. Why should I tell you? There's something good in it for you if you tell me, such as food. SIT. Really? Flick, really, but the precondition is that you have to speak the truth. If you dare to fool me, you know the consequences. My name is Tunton. Now that Eve told you. Can I have something to eat? Go on, eat it. It's too little, it's not even enough to fill the gaps of my teeth. The sword aura of that old geezer from the intense flaming sword last time, did it taste good? You want to trick me again into being your shield? But if you don't use this method, your little tummy will be hungry again, and you don't want to go hungry, right? Fine. I promise. Now I have a big helper. That giant centipede just now is heading that way, right? There seems to be someone up there. Such a giant centipede. Its length could be approximate. Metering that direction is the location of the Mount Heng School. Could it be that the people of the Eternal Tao have arrived? Above Mount Heng hover. Sure enough, it went to Mount Heng. It seems the competition between the 2s is about to begin. Little disciple Wang, wait for the master to come to you. Mount Heng School's entrance gate. Fellow Taoist, this time a lot of disciples with good potential have appeared in your Mount Heng School. Don't mention it. You've come a long way, please take a rest. No, there is no need, let's start the competition right away. So impatient, it seems that the Eternal Tao is in a good position to win. This kid has only entered the Mount Heng School for a few days, there is nobody teaching him Tao techniques, but he actually already have signs of channeling chi into the body. No. This middle-aged cultivator himself is just at GI disciple level. Looks like Wang Lin really did obtain a certain miraculous encounter. You're too weak. All of the Chi disciple stage disciples of the Mount Hung school come at me all at once. I will take all of you on. How dare you be so arrogant? It's against the rules. Cough. Let's decide the winner with one person this time. If there is a person among your Mount Hung school disciples who can last for seconds and not lose, then well, call it the win of the Mount Hung school. But if we, the Eternal Tao, win today's competition, then besides those prizes from before, you also have to add another one. You have to lend this Mount Hung to us, the Eternal Tao, for years. Here we go, the bullies are grabbing the land. Fellow Taoist. Are you joking? Do you think that disciple can really win against all the disciples of the Mount Hung school alone? Release the talisman. What? He actually rose to the great circle of perfection of the Chi disciple stage in an instant. The talisman in his hand can't be created by anyone other than a nascent soul stage progenitor. Does it mean that their progenitor has returned? That's right, our Eternal Tao progenitor Master Pu Beizi has returned from the void battleground. He also brought back news: the two progenitors of your Mount Hung school have both died. For the sake of our past friendship, the Eternal Tao will not take it by trickery or by force, so let's decide the ownership of Mount Hung through a competition. If no one else steps forward, it's a win for the Eternal Tao. The Mount Hung school's strongest Chi disciple stage disciple is only at Chi disciple level. How can we beat him? It's over. If not for my 9 transformations blazing spirit pill which had helped Pu Beizi to heal his injury in advance, and let the Eternal Tao come this early, this competition could very well have become little Wang Lin's first novice village battle on his path towards greatness. Since there is no one to fight, the winner of this competition is our Eternal Tao. I am PL Beizi. All of the juniors of the Mount Hung school come out. This Malint Hung is now the territory of the Eternal Tao. Damn. They came prepared. Hurry up and open the mountain protection formation. Overestimating. Break. Besides people, you guys can't take anything else with you. Another word and I don't mind wiping out the Mount Hung school. Damn it. Why don't we join the Eternal Tao? In addition, right now the Eternal Tao is recruiting disciples. If there are people amongst you guys who want to join, you can stay on the spot. Yes, this Mount Hung school can't even protect its own territory. What's the point of following them? Let's go. Bustle, this Pu Beizi really is ruthless. He wants to dig up the foundation of the Mount Hung school. Let's see what Wang Lin will choose. Turn around. That's all we have. Alas, let's go. Wang Lin is quite sentimental and righteous. He didn't give up on the Mount Hung school. It doesn't make any difference where he go, where my disciple is, I am there. That Eternal Tao, what a bastard. They're nothing but just a bandits. You, go over there and get some water. Oh, this master doesn't look like a good guy. This situation is the perfect example of what they call, mantis stalks the cicada, unaware of the oriole behind. I must not let others know this secret. This stone beads that I picked up from the bottom of the cliff, can not only heal my wounds, but also help me cultivate. This thing might be the key to change my fate. Good disciple, let me see that stone bead. Master, this is just a regular marble, I am just playing with it for fun. Hehe, you still dare to lie to me. With your garbage aptitude, there must be a special reason to you being able to channel energy into your body after entering the school for only a few days. Nice job. Your actions will perfectly complement my appearance, thanks bro. This is? Holy fuck, you really do have an old grandpa? Scans. What stray ghost are you? How dare you to act so impudently? Go to hell. He turn around, who do you think you're facing? Absorb J. Cough. Traitor, you dare to collaborate with this heretic to plot against your own master. We the Mount Hung School cannot tolerate a traitor like you. Today I expel you from the school. System prompt. Target has resolved the original master-disciple relationship, the host can now take the target as the disciple. No way. It's that simple? Wang Lin, you traitor, when I report to the 2 Oris core stage ancestors, they will definitely take you out. They will kill you and this demon, extenuating evil and protecting justice. You think you'll be alive to tell them? You, what are you doing? No, wait please. I can't use my mana at all. It's been a long time since Eve tasted something so delicious. What are you looking at? We, cultivators, act against the heavens in the first place. Whoever upsets you, you kill them. How's the feeling of having your school's base snatched by someone, getting driven out and running away like a homeless dog? What are you trying to say? Do you want to become stronger? Fucking shit, this old bastard is not only stealing my Bizine, he's also stealing N. Oken's comm lines. Can you make me stronger? You. Can you teach me Tao technique? It's nothing but a trivial matter. Follow under my teaching and in 10 years you'll be able to climb the path towards the heavens and the road of success. At that time you will know that the nascent soul stage cultivator who snatched you guys' base today is nothing but a glass vase. But the path of cultivation is filled with thorns, it is absolutely not a smooth road. You must face all kinds of pain and suffering, can you bear it? I can endure any kind of suffering. Fuck. Get the fuck out of my way, this disciple is mine. I didn't expect things to turn around this fast. Wait. There's something wrong with this old geezer. The current Wang Lin is just a worthless piece of trash in the eyes of others, and this old geezer isn't like me who has a system and knows that Wang Lin possesses amazing potential, so why is he so happy about taking Wang Lin in as a disciple? There is definitely something weird. This is not the place to speak, it'll take you to a secret place and then we'll talk. Let's see what the hell you old bastard is up to. Nobody should bother us here. Let's see what the hell you want, you old bastard. Practicing my Tao technique requires the aid of this pearl of sticks in your hands. Your innate ability is rather poor and your foundation is also weak. If you want to increase your strength as fast as possible, then there is only one way, that is to use the Ascension technique to help you advance Indiana leaps and bounds. Ascension? Scans TL/N, innate ability bone root. In a bit, use all of your effort to communicate with the pearl of sticks in your hand with your mind. It's best if you can arouse the pearl's power to nourish your body, at the same time release your mind to me and open up your consciousness. I will empower you and help you increase your level. Only by working from both sides and combining the power of both sides can you be reborn. Elder, why are you helping me? I decided to take pity on you and give you a helping hand and you're striking an attitude? Phew. Thank you for your kindness, but there's no need to trouble you. Please send me back to join my school elders. Ungrateful brat, do you know what you're saying? I am slow-witted and my level IW, I am afraid that I will be unable to repay your kindness. I cannot receive a reward without merit, I do not dare to accept such a huge favor. But this isn't up to you. Originally I wanted to save some time, but since you don't know how to appreciate kindness, I can only spend some effort and let you witness my ability. This script isn't right, the main character is going at it with his old grandpa? No, I can't fall asleep, is there anything that can protect me? Even though he appeared from the Pearl of Sticks, he doesn't seem to be able to control this? Please, Pearl of Sticks, respond to me. Oh no! My secret, this kid found out. In the past I contended against people for this pearl of sticks. With my physical body destroyed and my soul heavily wounded, I could only attach myself within the pearl. Over dozens of years later, not only was I unable to refine this treasure, I was instead gradually being refined by the pearl of sticks and trapped within the pearl. When this kid obtained the pearl of sticks, his body was wounded and his blood dripped onto the pearl of sticks. He actually inadvertently used his blood to refine this treasure, but at that moment, this kid's level was too low and was unable to control the pearl of sticks. If I can take over this kid, not only will I regain a new body, I can also use this opportunity to refine the pearl of sticks. So this isn't an old and awesome grandpa, but just a freaking villain. Old bastard, how dare you bully my disciple? You really don't know how the word death is written. It's so cold. So cold. Father, mother, am I about to die? I am unfilial, I cannot go back to see you guys anymore. If I went with that Taoist at the time, would I not have today's disaster? Fuck off bet the hell away from my disciple. Disperse scram right now and I can allow you to live. Youngster, how dare you ruin my plans, you're courting death. Disperse. Scram right now and I can allow you to live. Youngster, how dare you ruin my plans, you're courting death. I'll have you witness my 100-demon night parade technique. At present this old geezer only possesses a crippled soul, his strength is also equivalent to peak foundation establishment stage. If he recovers his peak state, how terrifying will he be? Since Eve made this enemy today, I absolutely cannot leave behind any future trouble. A Baldi of the Buddhist? What I hate the most is monks. Those red spots that lit up before turned out to be their eyes. Isn't this Sun Xiaozhu who was just killed by this old bastard? Little bastard, when I kill you, I'll turn you into a member of them and have you be at my command for eternity. You really aching your grandmother how to suck eggs. Wah. What? Disperse. You just said, they're more than enough to deal with who? Then. Let's get started. Whoa my wraiths Damn it, being so heavily wounded, not only has my cultivation level dropped greatly, even a lot of powerful abilities cannot be used. Or else even if I only have foundation establishment stage cultivation level right now, killing a little bastard like you would be like killing a dog. If you land in my hands I will definitely boil your soul like lamp oil. It's a pity that you, an evil old man, have met your nemesis. 9 Heavens Thunder Technique, Wild Lightning Blade. Why? Old bastard, die. No. This kid is so savage, I can't fight recklessly against him anymore or else I'll definitely lose my life here today. Spark. 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 Stop. This old devil's heavily injured spirit is actually recovering rapidly, kid. No matter how arrogant you are, long as I hide in this pearl of sticks you can't kill me. Sooner or later, I'll settle the score with you, let's see who will laugh in the end. Heavenly Cage Mantra without question, the one who will laugh in the end is definitely me. What did you do? How could you cut off the connection between me and the pearl of sticks? This is the Great Void's Heavenly Cage Mantra. How can you know the Great Void's secret technique? Don't you practice Buddhist Tao techniques? The old demon has been sealed off. Wang Lin should also be waking up soon. Why does he not respond even when stimulated with mana? Oh no! His soul is actually also trapped in this pearl of sticks. I have to fish out his soul as soon as possible. He doesn't have any cultivation prowess. If his soul leaves his body for too long, he won't be able to return to his body. I must contact the 3 disciples over there first. I must contact the 3 disciples over their first master. What's the matter? I have something important to do today. You're going to have a new junior brother. When will junior brother come? I am not sure, but during this period of time, you take good care of the Xiao Budian and Zhu Yi, stay in the town and wait patiently for master to return. Don't worry master, we will wait patiently for you to come back. Inside the pearl of sticks, what a viscous aura. You think that it's all good if you use the heavenly cage mantra to trap me? It's the exact opposite. This heavenly cage mantra has instead let me see through the depths of your cultivation level. You're just a little chi disciple stage brat. When I destroy this sigil, your soul will go well with my drink. Before that, I'll chop you into a salad first. What is this magic item of yours? Its mana can actually seep into the pearl of sticks. These are sariras. You refined Buddhist sariras into magic items? Old bastard, today I will use this Buddhist light formation to send you back into the cycle of reincarnation. That's what happened. Let's stay and wait until master comes back. Big brother, sitting here and aimlessly waiting is honestly too boring then. Shall we go to find the master? All right. Let's just go together and relax. Let's go to the market in the city together to see if there is any good sword. I want to buy one. I want to buy a sword too. By the way, let's buy something for our new junior brother, as a gift. Bustle, we've already bought the goods. Where do we go next? Passerby, don't miss it, this thing. Ball. Eldest apprentice brother, you have your eyes on this thing? I get this feeling that this item seems to have some sort of connection with me. Borrowing a line that master regularly says, could this item and I be fated? Let's go and have a look. It looks so weird. Since eldest apprentice brother likes it, then just buy it. All right. This mana fluctuation, it's the mana fluctuation of the Buddhist thunder staff. Buddha have mercy, Eve finally found a clue. Phew, I said. Can't you just wait for me? If you want to laugh, then laugh. Sigh. You too. Sigh. I. Big brother, do you still think you are fated with this thing? Eldest apprentice brother, if you carry such a bulky thing around, won't you suffer a lot? Big brother, what sins did you exactly commit in your last life? I didn't expect this either. Not to mention that this thing itself is crazy heavy. It can also suppress the circulation of my mana. Why is Huiku's Buddhist thunder staff with you guys? Where is Huiku and where are the sariras? Look at each other. This monk's cultivation level is unfathomable. Master is not with us. If we fight recklessly, it's easy for us to be in an unfavorable situation. This kid is not even 5 years old yet and already has a cultivation level of Chi disciple level. Truly a prodigy. It was a monk who gave it to our master and then our master passed it on to us. Who is your master? Master doesn't let us say. How may we help you? Well, it's nothing. The Buddhist thunder staff is on your body, right? That is the magic item of our Buddhist. The magic item was bestowed by my master. Without my master's approval, I do not dare to easily gift it to another. What did you say? Senior brother. Help. Phew. The monk who gave the Buddhist thunder staff to you guys, do you guys know where he is right now? We don't know. It's already been almost hellfire since we saw him near the great Zhou Empire's capital city, Tianjing. If you want to find him, there's no harm in taking a trip to Tianjing. I see, thank you, children. Namo Amitabha. This monk could very likely come back. Let's go back and meet with master as soon as possible. All right. This monk is more bark than bite, he just left like that. Eve let out the line, hopefully I can catch a big fish. Chuzhou City. Young Master Tian, this old servant just saw a small child. What about the small child? That child looks at least like Shi Xiling, I am afraid it's his son. Did you see it right? Young Master Tian, you know that this old servant's pair of eyes is the most accurate in remembering people. If that child was still alive he should also be around this big. Go, find 2 people to follow and observe them, report back after they find where they're staying. Yes. Go, find 2 people to follow and observe them, report back after they find where they're staying. Yes. The aura inside the Pearl of Styx is extremely viscous, like lead and mercury. This old geezer, he may not have been able to take control of the Pearl of Styx, but he's borrowing the power of the Pearl of Styx to resist the refinement of the Buddha's light. After being in contact for a long time, my mana gradually tends to get out of control. Ghost King Canon, a secret spell of the 1000 ghost of the past, siphoning the spirits of countless wraiths and releasing them after compressing them using an arcane technique. Its attack power is very powerful and it was one of the killing moves of the 1000 ghost. 100 Ghost Night Parade, a secret spell of the 1000 ghost of the past. After killing the target the user can imprison the soul and use an arcane technique to refine Tinto a wraith, hiding within the user's mana. When needed it can be released to attack enemies. The wraith completely maintains its cultivation level during life and the number of wraiths that can be controlled is closely related to the user's cultivation level. I have to find a way. Ghost King Canon. 100 Demon Night Parade Technique. A scans. 1000 Ghost? It's a dark that was once very prosperous. Afterwards, it was wiped out by the Mount Shu sword. You are a member of the 1000 Ghost? Sit down. This topic can be used to shake his mind. I am surprised, so there is actually still someone who remembers the 1000 Ghost. That's right, I am precisely the last elder of the 1000 Ghost, Sikong Nan. I heard a friend mention it, in his The Story of Your 1000 Ghost has always been circulating around. Your friend, is he also from a dark? No, he's not. My friend's name is Lu Yang, he is a disciple of the Mount Shu sword. In his, The Story of a Mighty Senior taking down your 1000 Ghost by himself has always circulated around. What? You dare fool me? I'll kill you. Ha, he fell for it, he fell for it. The more anxious hell be, the more openings he will reveal. You almost got me, you little bastard. TSK, he reacted so quickly. Concentrating mind to resist Arhat formation. The Pearl of Styx, this treasure could very likely be related to the legendary River Styx primordial water, or even be created using River Styx primordial water. River Styx primordial water is also known as the Water of Oblivion. Its power can purify everything within the world and revert it back to its primordial state. River Styx primordial water, it's also ranked as one of the 6 great primordial waters of the world like the Blood River primordial water. It originated from the Her world, an existence even closer to the infernal hell than the Her Blood River. There isn't any real River Styx primordial water in this Pearl of Styx, but the Pearl of Styx is after all still created using River Styx primordial water and carries a certain degree of the River Styx primordial water's mystical effect. Fire and water do not agree. If I want to subdue the River Styx primordial water, it can only be done by the 7 great primordial flames that are on the same level as it. Fortunately, there is no real River Styx primordial water here. Maybe I can try it with the Acalanatha Inferno, although I can't cultivate the Acalanatha Inferno with my current cultivation level. But they might be able to. Chebble. By using the fire class mana of the art of Acalanatha, maybe I can communicate with them. It's done. There are actually 3 Arhats who practice the art of Acalanatha. Hehe, old bastard, you're dead. /Akkad. VLVEI, little bastard, what do you want to do? Blazing Arhat's formation, / Buddha is merciful, but sometimes he also shows wrath, releasing eternal flames of fury, eradicating all evil, burning everything and all. This. The Akalanatha. You actually cultivated the Akalanatha Inferno. Go. Wah. You little bastard. Scans, even if I die, I am going to pull you down with me. What's that sound? Fuck. There is really river Styx primordial water in this pearl. And this old man drew it here. Want to pull me down with you? Dream on. The Akalanatha Inferno that I control is still just a small ember. How can it withstand against this voluminous amount of river Styx primordial water? Damnate. Scans, that is Wang Lin's soul. Leap forward, good disciple, you've come at the right time. Whoa. Support few. This is the river Styx Nirvana mantra. Scanning in progress. This is the Tao technique to refine the pearl of Styx. I see, so that's how it is. After Wang Lin wakes up, he will thoroughly refine this treasure through this river Styx Nirvana mantra. He's stepping upon his golden path of invincibility. For now, let me master this Tao technique first, and then slowly pass it on to him when he wakes up. Damn it, I've been refined by the pearl of Styx. I may not have died, but I am worse off than dead. Although I can never leave this place in this life, but I have also profited from this misfortune, allowing me to not only no longer need to fear this river Styx primordial water, but to also be able to manipulate it. Two little bastards, you're dead this time. Senior brothers, someone is tailing behind us. Eve already spread out my mana to investigate. There are indeed some people, their cultivation level is only Chi disciple stage. It's not that monk from back then when we left Chuzhou City. A group of people walked hidden past us, amongst them was an old man. For some reason, he was staring at me the whole time. Could they be together with him? Find a place in front and deal with them all right. Follow them quickly. Al, in not good. You. Why does young Master Tian want to have us follow these three little brats? It's a complete waste of time, show. Whatever young Master Tian says, whatever we do, don't talk so much crap. Why did the footprints suddenly disappear? Not good. Why did the footprints suddenly disappear? Humph. Not bad, you little brat SFX, bam. This is bad. It's best if you don't move. We already have a live one. Whether we leave you alive or not depends on your own performance. Alright, speak, why are you following us? I am a cultivator of the U clan. If you guys are smart, it's best if you guys let us go, or else you guys will suffer big time. Those who side with evil, there is no need to show mercy on them. I heard Master mentioned. It's the maternal family of that Shirtiani? That's right, that. No. Could they have recognized youngest apprentice brother? The probability is very likely. Maybe they are still unable to confirm it, which is why they only sent 2 people to tail us, but it is certain that they are already suspicious. I dragged you guys down. What are you saying? We are apprentice brothers. There's no such thing as drag down. If you want to talk about dragging down, it's me dragging you guys down instead. This thing is too heavy. If I keep on carrying this thing around, I am afraid we'll be caught up by you clan in no time. I'd better throw it away. Everything that we have has been sunk into this thing. Throwing it away is too much of a shame. The 3 of us will take turns carrying it. We should be back soon. You'll send a message to the master later. We haven't heard anything from our 2 men that were sent out to investigate. Did they get caught? Elder Yu, please use your skill once. This is very important to the clan. I am only responsible for protecting your safety. Anything else is not my problem. Why did the clan send this old monster over? What bad luck. Follow the footprints and keep looking. Phew. Phew. This thing is crazily heavy. How come I feel my mana has become stagnant? That's what's the most weird thing about this sword. That's why I want to bring it back and show it to Master. Then let's go find Master now. But right now there are pursuers behind us, senior brother. Young Master E has actually already taken someone else as his master. This really isn't good. Although young Master E is not the legitimate son of the Marquis and cannot learn the Marquis cultivation path and skills, but the Marquis naturally will also arrange a suitable master for you. There is no need for you to find your own master, so, come back with me to Tianjing right now, young Master E. I appreciate your kindness, but I cannot accept it. Young Master E has always been the most filial, yet now you have been guided onto the path of evil by someone. It is clear that master of yours must be a treacherous man. Such a demon should have his cultivation level destroyed, be immersed in feces and paraded through the streets to warn the world. In addition, before coming out, the Marquis instructed me that if I find young Master E, I must be sure to bring back young Master E safely. The Marquis order must be completed. Kid, the humiliation that you gave to me before, right now I will return it to you fold. Damn old man, suddenly came to interrupt the situation again when I am comprehending the river Styx Nirvana mantra. Just a little more. Take this. 24 Sariras, go. Hold back Ta. Let me see how long you can last. Don't try to spoil my good deeds, you old geezer. Intensify efforts / it's up to you. Ton. Huh? You actually want me to drink River Styx primordial water? No way. It's okay if you refuse, but I need to make it clear to you first that besides this thing, there isn't anything else for you to eat for some time. If you don't want to, then just go starve. You've drank the River Styx primordial water before? Could it be scans? Yeah, it tastes so good, but after drinking it my head was all dizzy. I can't remember a lot of things from the past. The Tautya is truly one of the 4 great ancient savage beasts, swallowing the heavens and devouring the earth. It isn't even afraid of the domineering River Styx primordial water, and after drinking, it just loses some memories. What's there to be afraid of? If it tastes good then everything's okay. Deliciousness is the most important thing. This guy really has no good intentions. Screw it, eat first think later. This past half a year was about to starve me to death. Then I am counting on you, ton. Absorb VLY Cage Release. Little Bagtard. The Heavenly Cage Mantra, Release. L. River Styx Primordial Water. Communicate with me. This is my last life, my last life, my past lives of countless reincarnations. This is my last life, my last life, my past lives of countless reincarnations. Reincarnation through the river Styx. All life moves towards decay and oblivion here, and then new life. Return. Did he just laugh? Vanal converge. Lift up. How can this? Why not? Get your ass down here. Cough. Even like so, you can't do anything about me either. I have already become one with the Pearl of Styx. Unless you destroy the Pearl of Styx, you can't kill me. Who told you that I can only kill you by destroying the Pearl of Styx? What did you do? What's wrong with this water? It can use river Styx primordial water to turn people into puppets. This Herworld Marriott spell of mine turns people into puppets, but not only can they retain their memories before death, they will even still retain their own consciousness. Herworld Marriott. Simply speaking, you'll be the same as before you were turned into a puppet, besides one thing. I bet you don't know, there is a spell derived from the river Styx Nirvana mantra called Herworld Marriott. That is, you will unconditionally obey my every command. No. Despair. Finally, this old man chapter is closed. My disciple is awake? / I. Where? Am I? Who am I? My disciple is awake? Where? Am I? Who am I? Inside the pearl of sticks. Open, is that the voice of that old ghost? How could he? Now I remember, it was this white-robed Taoist who saved me. NHTA. Fall. I was rude before and betrayed your kindness, now I have also been rescued by you, I am truly ashamed. It's good that you know Ong as you are safe, child, such a small matter is nothing but like the lifting of a finger for me. Are you willing to take me as your master now? Before I did not know the immensity of heaven and earth and treat you without proper respect. Thank you for not abandoning me and saving my life, I am willing to follow your teaching and be at your disposal, please accept. Finally. After waiting for a long time, my dream has finally come true. Congratulations to host taking in your fourth direct disciple Wang Lin. The host has obtained the reward of 1 lottery change and trading points. Main quest special reward issued. I really want to see what the quest reward is right away, but I still need to put up my act. This pearl of sticks is your own fortuitous opportunity, put it away and be sure to study the profundities within. Master. From now on, I will teach you everything that I know. You also have 3 seniors, but how far you can walk on this path of cultivation in the future still depends on your own hard work. Please spur me on, Master. I will certainly not fail to meet Master's expectations. Well. Children can be taught, but it's good to see that you have this detonation. Next. Scans wait. I almost FT to check out Wang Lin's teaching plan. Name, Wang Lin. Age, years, months. Current level, Qi channeling, about to enter Qi disciple level. Potential attributes, bone root, awareness, will, luck. Recommended teaching plan, recommended to practice water class Tao techniques or dark Tao techniques. In terms of abilities, the recommended direction of development is a focus on spells. Note, his bone root is relatively poor, so his initial cultivation difficulty will be greater, but he will seldom encounter bottlenecks when increasing his level. His cultivation progress is first slow then fast. Water class Tao. Let Wang Lin practice the River Styx Nirvana mantra. With the assistance of the Pearl of Sticks, it can help Wang Lin quickly bridge the initial stage of difficulties as soon as possible. Let's leave this Pearl of Sticks first. When we get outside, I will teach you the River Styx Nirvana mantra. After learning the River Styx Nirvana mantra, you will be able to completely refine the Pearl of Sticks, and in the future, you will be the absolute ruler of this Pearl of Sticks. Thank you, Master. Master's kindness, I will never forget it. This trip is very rewarding. Not only I took in this chosen one as my disciple but also cultivated the River Styx Nirvana mantra. This kind of top-tier Tao technique, grasped the spell Herworld Marriott and turned an evil spirit into my puppet. It's just that the Herworld Marriott may be good, but it also has its flaws, such as I can only refine the person under the state where their body is destroyed and only the soul remains. Moreover, after refining, the puppet is actually the same as a dead person. Their cultivation level before death is fixed and cannot be further increased. In addition, under the circumstance where the difference between the caster and the target's cultivation level is too great, he also cannot refine it and could suffer backlash. Fed it, let's see what the special reward is first. It seems that the limitation of this spell is really quite big as expected of special reward. It looks a lot more advanced than the mystery chest in the lottery system. Click. Click. This thing. Oh my god. Enough energy for consumption. Isn't the soul of that old ghost a good material? War God Golem, as there is enough energy provided for consumption, this war god golem that is not afraid of death can explode with absolutely terrifying combat strength. Even though Sikong Nan's cultivation level has dropped due to heavy injury, his strength in the past was extremely powerful. Even nascent soul stage cultivators are looked down upon by him, so the quality of his soul is very high. All I have to do is to put that old ghost's soul into the war god golem by sacrificing him and forcing Sikong Nan to burn his soul. I will be able to drive the war god golem. Open. Master, I have refined the pearl of sticks. Hee hee. War god golem. Soul energy. The system really loves me. Master. As expected of my good disciple, you have already learned the river Styx Nirvana mantra so quickly. Just now, Master was just bored and talking to himself. Master, there seems to be something in your arms that keeps flashing. That is the voice transmission crystal. Is there something happening with Xiao Budian and the other two? Master, we've encountered people from the Yu clan. They might have recognized Little Junior. We're doing our best to lose them. Now we are on our way back to Mount Hung. Let's go. We are going to save your senior apprentice brothers. Yes, Master. Surround them. Looks like now it's me who's dragged you guys down first. I don't like it when you say that brothers in arms are meant to fight together. Oh. A remnant of the Buddhist is here too. I am Hui Kong of the Great Thunderclap Temple. Greetings, Mr. Tao Er. You were fully aware that I am here and you still dared to show yourself? I want to chase back the Sariras of my elders, even if it is a mountain of swords or a sea of flames or an infernal hell in front of me, I will still plow forward without fear. If that's so, then enter early into the cycle of reincarnation and go follow your elders. Dragon Elephant Vajra Fist. Dragon Elephant Vajra Fist. That's the Great Thunderclap Temple's secret Buddhist guardian skill that once shook the heavens. How do you know? When the Marquis led his army and exterminated the Great Thunderclap Temple, he collected your Tao techniques and skills as spoils of war and rewarded them to all of the soldiers who participated in the battle. I have only obtained the fist manual for this Dragon Elephant Vajra Fist, but after dozens of years of hard training, Eve finally obtained some mastery. You seem to be very discontent? The monks of the Great Thunderclap Temple befogged the minds of the people, endangered the country and were rightly exterminated. But your Tao techniques and skills do not have any fault, they should be learned and used by more suitable people. Today I will exterminate you first, in the future I will definitely find Zhu Hongwu, that evil dog, to settle things. Garuda Blade. No, I am no match for him. Humph, it's worthy of being the strongest escape technique of the Great Thunderclap Temple, the Garuda windsurfing technique. Looks like I can't kill him today. He disappeared? Okay then, take me to go find that demon who deluded you, young Master Yi. After killing him, I can take you back to Tianjing to report to the Marquis. Why are there so many uninvited guests today? If you really want to say, this place is our great Qin Empire's territory, you all come from far away, you guys are the true guests. Mr. Tao Er's words are not right. Is it Taoist Master Shan Yu? Get up, Mr. Tao Er of the House of the Marquis of Xuanji. Greetings. What is young Master Yu here for? Are you certain it's this little brat? Yes. I am here today for this little brat. What about you, Mr. Tao Er? I am here to find our family's young Master Yi. I don't need anyone else, you can take them all away. But I need to first find out the whereabouts of their master and go get rid of that person. Oh, you even found a master? Then there is indeed a need to get rid of him. Does Mr. Tao Er know where that person is? These three brats are very tight-lipped. Naturally it is difficult for me to force young Master Yi. That kid is yours, so I won't care about him either. This black-clothed kid is of no use, let's pry open his mouth and get the answer from him. Pretty good, just what I was thinking. I say, have you guys planned things out a bit too optimistically? Red Lotus Break, the Great Void P. Red Lotus Break M/Boom. Take them down, I want them alive, find out their background. Let's go. Yes. Take them down, I want them alive. Wild Lightning Blade. Fet these minions, capture the ringleader first. Perfect. No. He's trying to suck us in. Buddhist Thunder Staff. Humph. Secret Tao Technique, Art of the Water God. So cold. Because of his attack I can't use my mana properly. Screw it. If you and I really are fated today, then help me get over the hurdle in front. Scans. Die, you little bug. SFX, bang. Ah. Not bad boy. Fortunately, oh have this divine Blackstone Molintain. This sword of yours, give it to me too. This sword is indeed extraordinary, but you are unworthy of it. Speak, where is that master of yours? Stop it. Big brother. Take it easy old geezer. One day my master will find you guys to settle things and cut down your dog heads. Slash. There won't be that day, the result will only be me killing him. Unfortunately, you are destined to be unable to see that wonderful scene. Hehe, what need is there for a master who can't even protect his own disciple? He's nothing but a worthless wretch. Bullshit. Young Master E, do you see? Maybe that demon is right around here, watching his own disciple suffer but not daring to come out to save him. Hehe, what need is there for a master who can't even protect his own disciple? He's nothing but a worthless wretch. Bullshit. You tell me, what use is there having such a waste as your master? You are wrong, Mr. Taoyar. Looking at this black-clothed kid, you know that a piece of trash taking a piece of trash as his master is just perfect. Don't call me trash. I called you that, what can you do about it? Not much. You just need to leave your life behind, master. You. Come forth and seek your death. Master. Faint. You, come forth and seek your death. Petty tricks, let me see what you've got. You are not worthy to fight with me. Let me find you an opponent on the same level. Kill this old bastard. SFX, roar. My magic weapon was directly smashed away with a single punch. How is this possible? What the hell is this monster? SFX, cough. Inside the war god golem, little bastard. How dare you force me to burn my soul to provide power for your little toy? Go on, crush that old bastard's bones for me. Vo. Divine Blackstone Mountain. Whoa. Cough. You wanted to crush all of the bones in my disciple's body just now? No. Wait. Elder, you just died like that? And you, don't be in a hurry to leave. Just now, you said my disciple is a piece of trash. What is that monster? Step back, step back. Fuck. Don't come near me. Don't come near me. What do you want to do? Do you know who I am? Put me down now. The situation is not good. I need to take that brat as a hostage first. Such speed. It seems that I will have to resort to that technique. Swell, swell. Sex Eye, Sky Dragon and Sky Elephant suppressing all demons. FX, go. Dragon Elephant Demon vanquishing. SFX, boom. SFX, dissipate. SFX, Ayahawk SFX, crush crack crack. HHHH. It's not over yet. Power burned out? Burn completely, explode with everything you've got. No. How's did you? Mr. Aoer is actually dead. Monster, monster. AH. Who else is there? SFX, roar. Hehe, want to hide at the side to seize an opportunity? How does he know? Those who have had their eyes on my disciples, don't think of leaving today. Buddha is merciful. Slash. What? I cough. All the obstructions are cleared up. It just so happens that the war god golem has also run out of power. Nice skills, fellow Taoist, you let me see a good show. Let's take everything that's useful. You've watched enough, fellow Taoist, what do you have to say showing yourself now? That golem may be powerful, but it can only bluster around in front of Aura's core stage cultivators. They are causing trouble on my eternal Tao's territory, so I am naturally responsible for it. Since, the chief culprit has already been extenuated by fellow Taoist. Allow me to take care of these remaining small fries, how about it? Old Weasel, the southern border is the sphere of influence of the Hua clan, one of the 4 great clans of the Great Qin Empire, and who doesn't know that the Yu clan has always been on bad terms with the Hua clan, and the eternal Dao Icat at the southern border of the Great Jin Empire. You just want to take this opportunity to claim credit and ask favors from the Hua family. Well, if someone is trying to help me to split the attention of the house of the Marquis of Xuanji in the Yu clan, what is there to be against? Go capture them all. Weak master, I saw it all, great fight. Xiao Yan, you're good, very good. Just looking at him I can see this child's bones are broken in many places. It's no wonder that he is in pain and could not move. No need to worry, Master will definitely heal you. It will not hold up the fight between you and Murong Yenran. You have to keep your word, Master, or else when the time comes I won't only be shaming myself, but also you, Master. Martinano, dammy, it hurts. Master, be gentle. Big brother. Since you guys call me Big Brother, I have to do my utter best to protect your guys. Just as Master said, in regular families the older brother must protect his younger siblings, not to mention us. Thank you, Big Brother. Yo, you are Master's newest disciple? Wang Lin greets senior apprentice brother. Well, it's not too late to go back and get to know each other, but now the top priority is to treat your elder martial brother's injuries. Yes, Master. Go away. I wish I had a disciple like that too. If only I had a master like that too. Master, what happened to Big Brother? Xiao Yan's injury is too severe. If he isn't properly taken care of, his body will become crippled. It's all because of us, senior brother is. Wah. Well, I will find a way to treat Xiao Yan's injury, so don't blame yourselves. You guys go back and recuperate first. Yes, Master. I remember that I obtained the pill recipe for the Great Thunder Revival pill half a year ago after killing Hui Ku, that big monk. Maybe it can heal Xiao Yan's injury. But I know nothing about alchemy at all. Not to mention, I do not even have a pill cauldron. Wait. How did I fed about him? Luck is still on my side. Little Yen is saved. So noisy. Space within the black cloud flag. It can carry people to fly and shift through space, being able to engage in short-distance spatial travel, and has isolated spaces. Black cloud flag is really a good treasure for home travel. What do you want to do with me? Are you here for my disciples too? I heard my disciples say that you recognized Huiku's Buddhist thunder staff and you are looking for him. I am indeed here for that traitorous junior apprentice brother Huiku. Huiku committed great treason and actually refined the sariras of the elders into magic items. I want to chase back the sariras of my elders that were desecrated in Huiku's hands. If I tell you Huikucation, what will you do after you find him? What is your Buddhist name? My Buddhist name is Hui Kong. Cripple his cultivation prowess and take him in front of Buddha to recite scriptures for the rest of his life to atone for his sins. Unfortunately, little monk, you can't do that anymore. You mean that you're going to kill me so I am unable to find my junior apprentice brother Hui Ku to get back the Sariras? Or are you saying that junior apprentice brother Hui Ku has already died by your hand, so I am unable to take him in front of Buddha to recite scriptures and atone? If others do not bother me, I'll leave them alone. The second steward under Zhu Hongwu and the guest elder of the Yu clan were all smashed to bits by me. The child of the Yu family's main branch dared to step on my disciple, so I took his leg. Hui Ku has indeed already died, but he did not die by my hand. He died together with a cultivator working under the Marquis of Xuanji. The Marquis of Xuanji. Are you referring to Zhu Hongwu, who led the army of many forces to extinate the Great Thunderclap Temple? Why do you think I left you behind, not killing you, and only captured you alive? Is it because I did not actually offend you or your disciples, but just wanted to ascertain the whereabouts of the Sariras? Wrong, of course, it's because Sikong Nan's soul has already burned out, and I needed to find new fuel for the war god Golem. This is just one of the reasons, the other is because of your junior apprentice brother, Hui Ku. Before Hui Ku passed away, I was right in front of him. This Buddhist thunder staff was passed to me by him before he died. But those Sariras were destroyed in the Herworld Blood River beneath the Black Cloud underground palace. He just hates that he cannot see the day when the Zhou dynasty falls and the blood debt of his is avenged. On his deathbed, Hui Ku said, he knows that he has betrayed his and will definitely go down to hell. Your junior apprentice brother Hui Ku may have been extreme, but he fights via the code of an eye for an eye. Moreover, it's not his own personal vendetta but the blood debt of his. Moving forward without being led astray, a tooth for a tooth, I admire people like him. Junior apprentice brother, you walked the wrong path, you really did walk the wrong path. You were so silly. So, the reason you can escape under my hand with your life today, half of the credit goes to that junior apprentice brother of yours who's been pursued by you the whole time. Junior apprentice brother Hui Ku gave this Buddhist thunder staff to you. Since you've already passed it on to your disciple, I naturally want to ask for it. What will you do when I release you? Take care of yourself, where you go from now on is up to you. I wish to head towards the Zhou dynasty's Tianjing city and take a trip to that underground palace to pay my respects to Hui Ku. Then I'll try and enter deep into the underground palace to see if I am lucky enough find a couple of Sariras. In that case, I'll take you out first. Am I? Before I offended you and your disciples, thank you for your magnanimity, I am eternally grateful. If luck brings us together again in the future, if there is anything I can do, I am at your disposal. The depths of the underground palace are dangerous, so please be more careful. I didn't think I'd be able to get it right, but it was pretty easy to fool this monk. I am the best. Farewell, take care me. The storage bag of an Oris core stage cultivator of the Great Thunderclap Temple, there should be Great Thunder Revival pill in it. But with my current cultivation level, I can't undo the seal left behind in the storage bag by an Oris core stage cultivator. SFX, ding, holy shit, what the hell? Wait, let me help you leg numbness. Fortunately, I was quick to help the monk to get up, and took away his storage bag. By the way, I can go to Wang Lin to take some river Styx primordial water from the Pearl of Styx and pour it on it, won't that unseal it? This is so noisy. I'm having nightmares. Main quest. Main queso O of the fundamental Tao technique quest description. Assimilating and mastering the Tao techniques and skills of other legacies is no doubt goo, but you must build upon past achievements and scale new heights on the existing foundation. Only by having your OV unique Tao techniques and skills can you lead the world. I pass down your legacy for time eternal, establishing you position as the number one. Quest time limit, 1 year. if not completed before limit, the host will be directly eliminated, another life-threatening quest. Are you fucking kidding? Damn you system. Once again there's only 1 year's time limit, at the very least let me reach foundation establishment stage first. I am just a rookie cultivator who's at the great circle of the perfection of Chi disciple. Ding ha. Initiating fundamental Tao technique creation system, enter now. Yes, no warm tips, Fong your Tao root, the first step in thousands of years of cultivation and longevity, and also the most important foundation. The host must reach the foundation establishment stage using the original fundamental Tao technique. Ha. Ding a. Initiating fundamental Tao technique creation system, do you want to enter now? Versus no. Meditate on an image and the system will automatically create a Tao technique based on the image. Meditate on an image and the system will automatically create a Tao technique based on the image. Does any kind of image will work? Scans Pikachu and Transformers. No, no, no. Stop screwing around and be more serious. What if the task is obliterated by the system because of this influence? Tao Technique Foundation. Tao Technique Foundation. Taiji. TL/N, or Tai Chi, I am gonna use Taiji. You can learn more on Wikipedia. The Heavenly Classic of the Ways Virtues, successfully created. Heaven, Lake, Earth, Mountain, Wind. This is Taiji produces the 2 modes, the 2 modes produce the 4 phenomena, the 4 phenomena produce the 8 trigrams. Thunder, Fire, Water. Please choose basic reference Tao techniques to create the first chapter of the Heavenly Classic of the Ways Virtues, the 8 trigrams chapter. IT wants me to get 8 types of Tao techniques that already exist in this world and then merge them together to obtain a completely new Tao technique as my original Tao technique. The 8 images that represent the 8 trigrams shouldn't be for show either. There must be a certain requirement, maybe it is the original attribute of the Tao technique. Let's try it. Lake, Mount, Wind, Thunder, Fire, Water. The 9, Heaven's Thunder technique. Thunder, right on. It worked. Tit, Water. Heaven, Lake, Farth, Mountain, Wind. It also turned into a mass of white light. Thunder, Fire, Mantra. Then. Blue, Oceanic River technique. Water, no response. It seems that each empty space can only correspond to one Tao with the same attributes. Next up is the Art of Akalantha and the Ksitigarbha Sutra, / Lake, Mountain, Fire, Heaven, Farth, Wind, Thunder, Whaler. There are still Heaven, Wind, Mountain and Lake left. Hold on. There it is. I Supreme Mountain script. Just as I suspected, that OL man's own Tao technique is engraved on it. God is truly on my side. SFX, Supreme Mountain script. Mountain. There are still Heaven, Wind, and Lake left, HM. Eve already saved up a lot of trading points and I was also rewarded with a lottery chance from taking in Wang Lin as my disciple. The Black Cloud Underground Palace side quest, plus the trading points rewarded from taking in Zhu Yi and Wang Lin as my disciple. I should be considered relatively rich, right? Total trading points, Art of the Scattered Stars, description, Secret Tao technique of the Way of the Stars, comprehending the rotation and movement of the stars in the heavens. Trading points, Heavenly Wind Taoist scripture, description, Secret Tao technique of the Heavenly Wind Temple, comprehending the profound mysteries of the circulation of wind and cloud. One could obtain the Heaven Twister Gale skill from cultivation. Trading points, Mentonford S. Pool, Art of the Turbid Waves, description, Secret Tao technique of the Turbid Waves School, a technique for simultaneous mastery of both water and earth spiritual energy. Trading points. These 3 are in line with the requirements of Heaven, Wind, and Lake. But it's so expensive, even if I sell myself, I can't afford it. UDH. Let's buy one first and then see if I can get lucky in the lottery. If all else fails, I have to do everything possible to get a side quest and earn some more trading points. Art of the Scattered Stars Exchange. Art of the Scattered Stars successfully exchanged thinking. Congratulations to the host, the comprehension is complete. The conception of this Tao technique is excellent, but the person who created this Tao technique hadn't reached at a sufficient level, and could only scratch the surface. In the end he only had a hazy understanding and shook around a half bottle of vinegar, flaunting his halfest knowledge. But fortunately, the Art of the Scattered Stars meets the requirements, just 2 more and I can merge them together. Congratulations to the host, the comprehension is complete. Now it's time to check the lottery system. The TAO techniques in the roulette system does not meet the requirements. Let's take a look at the dice system. The TAD techniques does not meet the lottery requirements. Roll. Holy cow. There is actually a Great Thunder Revival pill in here. Heavenly Wind Taoist Scripture. Great Thunder Revival pill. There's also a Heavenly Wind Taoist Scripture. Which one am I supposed to chost? Heavenly Wind Taoist Scripture. The hell with the crooks. The serial number of the Great Thunder Revival pill is, but how can 3 dice roll a 1, when the smallest sum is 3? Then I can just go straight for the Heavenly Wind Taoist Scripture in number 12. 12. Roll 13 points. Fuck. Just shut off, you garbage system. Fuck you motherfucker. You system, you're retarded, your entire family's retarded. TL/N, points is apparently colloquialism for retarded, but just as a joke or in an unharmful way. Like cute retarded. Host has triggered random side quest, Wind Thunder Sigil. Item name, Flowing Wind Sigil. Category, Sigil details, the crown treasure of the Wind Thunder School of the past. It was a pair with another Thunder Element Sigil. The 2 sigils combined can set up the Wind Thunder Genesis Sigil formation. Function, the Wind Thunder Genesis Sigil formation, Wind and Thunder Rage, helping each other grow hand in hand. Cultivating inside of the Wind Thunder Genesis Sigil formation, the cultivator can enjoy the nourishment of endless wind and thunder spiritual energy. They can get twice the result with half the effort and their cultivation speed far surpasses the average cultivator. Check random side quest, Wind Thunder Sigil. Quest background, the Wind Thunder Sigil was originally the crown treasure of the Wind Thunder School. In itself it does not have a lot of power, but the 2 combined as one can set up the Wind Thunder Genesis Sigil formation. This attracted the covetous eyes of other forces who went to rob it. Ultimately the Wind Thunder School fell and the 2 sigils went missing. Quest objective, head towards the Great Interring Mountain Range, the Wind Thunder Sea where the Thunder Element Sigil is kept. Use the bond between it and the Flowing Wind Sigil to find the Thunder Element Sigil. Quest time limit, 3 months, if not completed on time, misfortune may be an actual blessing. Alas. I wonder how the big brother is doing now. It's my fault for being greedy to go to the market. I really hope that senior brother would wake up soon. Don't worry, with Master here, he will be fine. Thad Wong Lin, come here, I have something to ask you. Drop. Is this monk walking the path of penance? His storage bag is broke, there really isn't anything good inside. Master, it's done, the seal on this storage bag has been removed. Well, thank you for your hard work. But fortunately, there are still some energy cultivation pills and medicinal ingredients in here to make the Great Thunder Revival pill. What is this? Another side quest. Does Lady Fortune smile upon me? The host has triggered random side quest, repairing the heaven and earth mirror. The time limit is 3 months, the Great Swamp of the Ancient Region. Random aside quest, repairing the heaven and earth mirror. Quest background, the treasure the heaven and earth mirror has suffered great damage. Collect enough galaxy sand to repair the heaven and earth mirror. Quest objective, the host needs to go to the Great Swamp of the Ancient Region where galaxy sand is produced, collects enough galaxy sand and repair the heaven and earth mirror. Quest time limit, 3 months, if not completed on time, the quest will be failed, but the Great Hengduan mountain range is in the east while the Great Swamp of the ancient regions is in the west. Aren't they far more than hundreds of thousands of kilometers away from each other? Even with the Black Cloud flag, there is not enough time to reach the two places within 3 months. No, now is not the time. To think about this, I need to find a way to get a pill cauldron first and then make the Great Thunder Revival pill. The longer Xiao Yan's injury drags on, the worse his condition gets. In order to make the Great Thunder Revival pill, I must have a good cauldron get close, but the question is, where to find this good cauldron? Master, what happened? Oh, I was just thinking about how to heal your senior brother. That's it. I certainly have a way. Zhu Yi, you go to a place with me. Does it mean, Master, is there nothing you can do? Zhu Yi. City Square SFX, bustle. Master, why did you bring me here? It's better to come to the market and help me choose a pill cauldron for Xiao Yan than to sit in the inn and feel guilty all day, right? Of course, to let you, the king of luck, find a good cauldron. You have to choose well for your big brother. Thank you, Master. I'll look for it with all my heart. Herr Motionada's cat. What's that? Did you find something? Master. Voice transmission, Master, this cauldron may look ordinary, but I feel like there is something strange with it. I think you should take a closer look. Good disciple, as you feel like something strange. Taoist friend, what would you like to buy? Put back. The next step is to put up my act as the master. This thing looks good. You have good eyes, my fellow Taoist. This energy sealing casket is of extraordinary quality and is carved from an entire energy sealing stone. If you put valuable medicinal ingredients within, not the slightest bit of their spiritual energy and medicinal properties will be lost. How are you selling it? Are you prepared to trade using an item or pills? Do you want energy cultivation pills? 30 energy cultivation pills and this energy sealing casket is yours. Energy cultivation pills are not easy to make. Huikong's storage bag also only has just, he's making an unreasonable demand too expensive. I am willing to use pills to trade with you, so make sure the price you give me is reasonable. How can such a treasure be expensive? Energy cultivation pills, I really can't go any lower. 5. Just now you said this was carved from an entire energy sealing stone. You tell me, what's with this seam joined together? This. Are you joking? Are you here to mess with me? Messing around? Who's messing around? Playing tricks in this city square, what do you think the result will be? Energy cultivation pills. I really can't go any lower or else I'll make a loss. If you agree then we'll trade right now, or else let's go over to the city square administration to have a good talk. Energy cultivation pills and I'll throw in this pill cauldron for you. Your protege had his eyes on it just now. Done. All right, after all my disciple likes it. Do you feel like my behavior of bartering with that child for a few mere energy cultivation pills was very strange? I do indeed have uncertainty in my heart. Please enlighten me, Master. In the end, it comes down to money, but you must not look down on money. Money actually harbors a powerful conception of power of invincibility and wards off evil. The common will and demand of billions of people gathered together. Think about it, in the entire world, the people who pray for money every day far surpasses the number of people who pray to gods and Buddhas. Have you ever thought what a massive force that is? The word money runs through all of the humanity and is currently in the entire greater realm. There are principles everywhere in the world, big and small. This is not just random talk. As Master teaches, I was shallow before. Let's go, it's time to go back and make some pills. Huh? No response. It really is weird, let's check it in the system ethereal heart cauldron description, made of using celestial meteoric iron. It creates heart flames on its own, adding a strong firepower and thus can greatly increase the success rate of alchemy. Note, only the 7 great primordial fires can exert the ethereal heart cauldron's use to its limit. Required trading points. My good disciple, you really are the best. But since this cauldron is so good, why did no one discover it? Oh, I see, there is a note. The 7 great true flames, alas, the 7 great true flames, the apex of all fire in this world, how could their embers be that easy to obtain? Exert to the limit. In other words, spiritual flames on a slightly lower level than the 7 great true flames could also make this cauldron work, but they couldn't exert its effect to the limit. The higher grade the spiritual flame, the more distinct the effect is. If the spiritual flame's level is too low, it will be unable to drive this cauldron. Scans I got it. Heaven Arhat formation. The Akalanatha Inferno is recognized as a high-level spiritual flame second only to the 7 great true flames. That crimson-red flame like a heart should be the so-called heart flame. Zluichem. It is truly extraordinary. The power of incineration within the flame is not much different even compared to the Akalanatha Inferno. Although I have my mana alchemy flames, but I have never made pills before. Whatever, let's try my luck. Was the fire too strong? Or were the ingredients not matched right? With cultivators adept in alchemy, the Tao techniques they practice are usually all fire class Tao techniques. They need to use their own mana flames to convert them into alchemy flames to make pills. You really can't rely on luck when it comes to alchemy. That's right. Well. That's right. Xiao Yan, you're finally awake, how do you feel? Thank you for your concern, Master. I am fine. That's right, the name of this cauldron is the Ethereal Heart Cauldron. It's a pity that it was a bright pearl covered in dust before. Now I have reactivated it and let it show its true form. The reason I called you guys over is to test you guys. Master, you suddenly ask all of us to come here, is there something you want? You all see this cauldron here? Master, is this that cauldron from the city square before? What test is there? Please instruct us, Master. I was going to make the Great Thunder Revival pill today to treat Xiao Yan's injuries, but after thinking that the cauldron and medicinal ingredients are all here, why don't I teach you guys some alchemy? I deliberately left some mistakes in the pill recipe of the Great Thunder Revival pill named Tiny Everare. Right now I will test you guys to see if you guys have the spirit or gift for alchemy and if you guys can pick out the mistakes that I purposely left behind. You guys can discuss among yourselves, I am listening at the side. I will know in my heart whoever proposes a correct idea. Am I too shameless? I think I am just average. Discuss how to deal with jade fire phosphorus herb. Try grinding it into pieces. Can the sky bone herb be put down as a whole? I don't think so. I have to say that the system's judgment is very accurate. Among the 4 people, Xiao Yan is the fastest to get the hang of alchemy and has the deepest understanding. In regards to the mistakes in my original alchemical procedure, Xiao Yan found them the fastest and he also found the most. Time's up. Which one of you will tell me what's wrong with this recipe? The sky bone herb cannot be placed entirely into the cauldron to be refined, it has to first be grounded into powder. The frost dew and the jade fire phosphorus herb need to be mixed together first before being thrown into the pill furnace to be refined, they cannot be thrown in separately. Also, I think the time for opening the furnace should cut short by 1 hour, but I am not certain about this point. Do you guys still have anything else to add? No, Master. I won't make any comments, well, let reality speak for itself. I will use your method to make this batch of pills and see what the result is in the end. You little kid, you better be right. It's done. My wound doesn't feel like it's hurting anymore. Whoa! What a sweet smell. Congratulations, you have successfully found all the mistakes left by your master, and successfully refined the Great Thunder Revival Pill. Xiao Yan, take this pill and rest for a while, your injury will be fine. Where's that black metal greatsword your big senior obtained? Bring it over for me to see. What material is this made of? It's actually this heavy, and also making my mana circulation slow down. It truly does have something special about it, let's find out. Is this the world inside this sword? Nefarious Almighty Sword. Purple Blue Fire, Nefarious Almighty Sword. Purple Blue Fire. Name, Nefarious Spectral Primordial Fire. Category, one of the 7 great primordial fires. Details, Nefarious Spectral Primordial Fire, in terms of pure destructive power, it can be called the king of all flames. This is an apocalyptic supreme demon fire, even the laws of the universe are wary of it and suppressed it at the lowest level of hell. It cannot easily be surfaced in the world. Man, this is probably Xiao Yan's fated treasure. That's why I say I also want to get a marriage annulment. Xiao Yan, where did you get this giant sword? Xiao Yan. I bought it by chance while wandering in the market. Master, is there something wrong with this sword? This sword is called the Nefarious Almighty Sword. I bought it by chance while wandering in the market. Master, is there something wrong with this sword? This sword is called the Nefarious Almighty Sword, Nefarious Spectral Primordial Fire. Scans. This sword contains one of the 7 great primordial fires of the world, the Nefarious Spectral Primordial Fire. The 7 great primordial fires of the world. Jackpot. Big brother, second brother and myself both pitched in for the pills to buy this sword. We've also got a share in the thing. I'll return your pills to you tomorrow. Big brother is cheating. How nice. I envy you. Looks like this kid really has a connection with the fire. The king of fire, maybe this is his path of fate? If that's so, the other 6 true flames. Used, Xiao Yan, have you ever used this sword? At that time, the situation was critical, so I took a risk and put my consciousness into the sword. I remember, at that time, a purple flame like a sea of fire appeared in my mind. Is that the Nefarious Spectral Primordial Fire? Not bad. It is said that Nefarious Spectral Primordial Fire is not only domineering, but also a form of life that possesses self-awareness. It is true, I remember that at that time, the sword also rushed out with the eldest apprentice brother. I remember it too. At that time, Big Brother's whole body was on fire. Master, why is this? Smile. Because Xiao Yan's current cultivation level is not yet sufficient to control this demon sword. He forcibly tried to control the Nefarious Spectral Primordial Fire at that time, which led that fire taking over his consciousness. Xiao Yan, don't try to control the true flame blindly, or the final result can very likely be not the person controlling the flame, but the flame controlling the person, turning you into a fire slave who has his self-conscious. The disciple understands. However, this is your destined good fortune. Continue to carry this sword with you. Consider it as for self-defense, although unless absolutely necessary do not use it carelessly. Hand over. I'll follow master's instructions. Looking at Xiao Yan's appearance now, his injuries seems to have been completely healed. He just need to rest for a few more days and he'll recover back to normal. The next is the 2 side quests. How to complete them all within the specified time. Quest reminder. I remember that there are still some explanations for the disciple system that I haven't closely looked at yet. Disciple system, whenever the master has a task at hand, the disciple do all the menial work. The host's disciples can take the place of the host to complete the side quests issued by the system. The quest time limit and conditions do not change. When the quest is successfully completed, the host will obtain the quest rewards as normal, exploring. Whenever the master has a task at hand, the disciple do all the menial work. The host's disciples can take the place of the host to complete the side quests issued by the system. The quest time limit and conditions do not change. When the quest is successfully completed, the host will obtain the quest rewards as normal. Hahaha, now there's a way. Even though you guys suffered a bit, you three did well this time. You guys already have the ability to stand on your own, but you guys still require training. I just so happen to have something for you guys to go do, just consider it as training. What is this training that Master is talking about? J. This is the flowing wind sigil. There is also a thunder element sigil that is a pair with this flowing wind sigil. I discovered that the thunder element sigil is right in the wind and thunder sea. Your training is to go to the wind and thunder sea and retrieve that thunder element sigil. Master, where is the wind and thunder sea? This flowing wind sigil can let you guys ride on the wind, so you don't have to suffer from the hardship of traveling. Kilometers west from here there is a great Hengduan mountain range, and the lake at the eastern foothill of the mountain range is the wind and thunder sea. You can put the nefarious almighty sword in the storage bag. If you want to train yourself you can travel while carrying the sword, and when you doesn't want to carry it anymore you can directly throw it into the storage bag. The disciple understands. Wang Lin, you just entered under my teaching. For this period of time follow beside me and learn Tao techniques. Right now I also have a place to go, so you also have the opportunity to hone yourself by following me. You and I will go to the great swamp of the ancient regions to find the galaxy sand. The great swamp of the ancient regions. Master, how should we search for the galaxy sand? Searching for the galaxy sand is but a small matter. What's more important about this trip is to train you well. I would also want to know, the system only mentioned that the great swamp of the ancient region produces galaxy sand, but it didn't tell me the specific location. You should also know that. The great swamp of the ancient regions. Your bone root and talent are not outstanding. But I think you have very good potential. You are a good piece of jade, but you need even more polishing than the average person to be able to let you glow with amazing splendor. Maybe all of this polishing will make you suffer a lot, but I believe that you will ultimately succeed in the end. I will definitely work hard. I will not disappoint Master's expectations. This great swamp of the ancient regions is your first training location. You must remember that galaxy sand is just an incidental goal. The key is that you must learn from the experience and hone yourself. If there really is a Dongay, I will naturally come FORW, but in any other instances, as the search for galaxy S, all else will have to be dealt with by yourself. Yes, Master. I will train myself well. All right, then, I will follow behind you to protect you. Yes. Although I do not have an outstanding talent, but in terms of perseverance, I won't lose to anyone. Fade away, E. Although the search for the galaxy sand mainly depends on myself, but this kid Lukov, at the very least it won't let him return empty-handed. This mana fluctuation. A foundation establishment stage cultivator? There is more than one person. Besides one foundation establishment stage cultivator, there are also a couple of Chi disciple stage cultivators. Wang Lin, another few hundred meters forward and you will encounter a foundation establishment stage cultivator and a couple of Chi disciple stage cultivators. I will not appear. If something happens you deal with it yourself. It's Master's voice. Remember, communicating and interacting with others is also a form of training. Yes, Master. I must not let down my Master's expectations. If I'd known earlier that the great swamp of the ancient regions is so boring I wouldn't have come in. They're here. Young Master, the reason we came in this time is mainly to earn merits. I know, do I need you to tell me? Elite divine martial soldiers coming in to capture rebels, so many people to split merits but there are only a few rebels, how much can I get? Divine martial soldiers, capturing rebels? Mr. Ma speaks of the truth. Looks like there were people resisting against the great Zhou dynasty's rule, and after they failed they escaped into the great swamp of the ancient regions, hoping to use the natural defense of the swamp to evade their pursuers. Young Master Shui, there may be a lot of people who have entered this time, but the great swamp of the ancient regions terrain is inherently limited. The number of people who can benefit are, after all, the minority. Moreover, there are also their families and children who followed those rebels into the great swamp of the ancient regions this time. These people are very easy to capture, they're virtually free merits. Who are you? My name is Wang Lin, greetings seniors. Chi disciple level 2 only. You dare to enter into the great swamp of the ancient regions with your mere cultivation level of GI disciple level 2, you've got big balls. I came here to train under my master's orders. I am looking for something called Galaxy Sand. Have any of you heard of this item before? If you can tell me, I will be deeply grateful. You're looking for Galaxy Sand? That's right. Take this person down. Kid, if you're smart enough, just stay still. Could it be that these people are also searching for Galaxy Sand? Master isn't showing any movement. Does Master want to test me? Whether or not I can beat him is one thing, having the courage to fight is another. Spit, but now you don't have a chance. If you had stayed still, you wouldn't have had to suffer. What a strong sense of oppression. Take a deep breath. Now. SFX, finger of sticks. Whoa. Am I really? No, please don't. Going to kill him? Unstable dodge. Oh no. Even though he's destined to mature into decisive main character, this is after all his first time fighting with someone, it's impossible for him to be as cold-blooded as a machine. Oh. This kid is a bit interesting. Little brat. Die. It's all because of my momentaneous hesitation. As a result, the snake did not die, and now is about to bite back. Show no mercy when you attack not when you show mercy. If I fight again in the future I must use my full power, I absolutely cannot give the enemy the chance to retaliate. Slash. Rise SFX, bang. How can that be? Mr. Ma, I don't want to bully a kid. Young Master Shui, you can capture this kid on your own. I will help you hold back that treasure of his, young master, this is the perfect chance to show off your skills. I want that treasure, please get it for me, there will definitely be a generous reward for you afterwards. With your word, I can be at ease. Go. Stop. Rise. Phi. The rate of growth of these vines is even greater than the speed of withering. Such a treasure is a waste in your hands, give it to. Not good, I am running out of mana, I need to end this quickly. Restore. You little shithead, you really think you're all that great? This treasure is mine now. Who the hell is meddling? Come out here. Master. Well done, leave the rest to me. Well done, leave the rest to me. You guys know the location of Galaxy Sand? Why are these people looking at me so weirdly? Did I wear the wrong clothes? Nothing wrong, these are the right clothes. Pfft. You've got some kind of treasure on your body that can hide your own cultivation level, right? A mere Chi disciple stage cultivator with the great circle of perfection actually dare to put on a charade in front of me, it truly is hilarious. If you didn't do anything I still wouldn't be able to see through your depths, but your spell just now completely betrayed you. You dress as a Taoist but you use Buddhist spells, so mixed and impure, you are presumably a wandering cultivator? A wandering cultivator with no school or and your cultivation level is only just Chi disciple level. Who gave you the balls to be speaking with such impudence? My master's cultivation is profound and unpredictable. How can a mere cultivator like you be able to see through his depths? My master's cultivation is profound and unpredictable. How can a mere cultivator like you be able to see through his depths? Ignorant little bastard, this is your master? You're fucking blind. You think a chi disciple level wandering cultivator can protect you? Take a look at who you've messed with. This is our young master, Xue Chao, the legitimate son of the great Zhou Empire's Xue clan. But I wonder if a wild cultivator like you have heard of us before? Eve only heard before that the great Qin dynasty has 4 great clans, but in recent years the Zhou Empire's royal authority has been unprecedentedly centralized. The majority of so-called old families have all vanished. The Xue clan? Never heard of it. Is it a new upstart family? After what you've said, don't think of leaving this place alive. Young Master Xue, like I said, I don't want to bully little kids. A little chi disciple stage bug is not worth it for me to dispose of, but this person is so arrogant, he might have some cards up his sleeves. But you don't need to worry, attack without any hesitation, whatever cards he has up his sleeves, I will take care of them. So what if he has something up his sleeves? Of our Zhou Empire's divine martial army elites are currently all in the great swamp of the ancient regions. General Xie is right around here, what can he do? This person is of unknown origin, even though he dresses as a Taoist, his spell is of the Buddhist path. He could very likely be a remnant of the Great Thunderclap Temple. Capturing such a remnant rebel also happens to be a merit. Get on your knees now and surrender, and offer up that orb. By the laws of the Zhou Empire, all rebels and those who resist must be killed with no pardon. I will just cripple your cultivation prowess and spare your life. This guy dare to put on airs in front of young master, he truly is an idiot. Even if he has something up his sleeves, how can he be a match for Foundation Establishment stage Mr. Ma? Stepping on him is like crushing a bug for Mr. Ma. Even without Mr. Ma, he's still as good as dead. Young master still has a trump card that he hasn't used. Ha! Do you know the consequences of using a sword in front of me? I don't wish to bully kids. You are just a Chi disciple stage cultivator, so when I made my move before I also only used Chi disciple stage cultivation level. I did not expect that I would actually be looked down upon by you kids. Seems like you've gone crazy, you Taoist, who do you think you art? Foundation Establishment stage, you have the highest cultivation level out of everyone here? Heretic, you truly do not know the immensity of heaven and earth, to be still spouting nonsense here at this kind of time? A piece of trash like you has no use living in this world. That being the case, I'll send you on your way right now. Fed it, I will not bully a bunch of kids. Even using Aurus Core stage strength would be bullying you guys. SFX, stop this. How is this possible? Fellow Taoist. No, senior, please put away your skill. There might be some misunderstanding here. Misunderstanding? You guys made things difficult for my disciple and even recklessly used your swords in front of me. The facts are all present here, I didn't misunderstand at all. I am Ma Wu, a disciple of the Blue Rose Temple on Mount Evergreen. My eyes failed to identify Tai and thus caused offense to you. My master is progenitor Huateng. General Xie and the army are right around here, why are you scared of him? Please give some face and 5 my affront just now. You damn Taoist. Die. You actually have an Aurus Core talisman? Fight a path out, and then when we draw the army over, even if he is an Aurus Core or nascent soul old monster, it is still certain death for him. Yes. Young master. SFX, break SFX Wheeze T scans. SFXS Wheeze. Fade away. Fellow Taoist, if you are willing to leave now well fed about everything from before, what do you say? As if, I think this Taoist is just a pewter spearhead that shines like silver. He looks good but he's useless, he's just relying on this formation that he picked up from God knows where to put on a charade. Once we break this formation it'll show him who's boss. Fellow Taoist, if you don't turn away now, young Master Shui is not going to let things go with you, at that time it will be too late for you to regret. Exactly who will regret when it's too late? Wah! What's that? Boom! No! So, this is Master's power. I can't burn them all, I still need to ask them about the matter of galaxy sand. The fire is out? Fortunately, he still has a remnant of his soul, let's take advantage of. While it lasts. Looks like you are the only one left, I can't believe that there is still a wisp of your soul remained, as expected of the Foundation Establishment stage cultivator, you are more resistant to burning than those cultivators in the Chi disciple stage. You. What do you want to do? Since you still have a wisp of your soul remained, why don't you do me a favor? Inside the pearl of sticks my master will not five you. I know. That nascent soul stage master of yours engraved a charm in your soul. As soon as you die and your soul dissipates, he will immediately know. But I am not killing you right now, I wonder if he can know your current predicament? Tell me now, how come you guys instantly turned hostile and attacked the moment my disciple asked you guys for information about Galaxy Sand? Is to capture the rebels of the Strong Gale Society who have escaped into this area. Strong Gale Society? What is the relationship between Galaxy Sand and the Strong Gale Society? All the cultivators of the Strong Gale Society carries Galaxy Sand on their bodies. I see, but in the end I still don't know the exact location of Galaxy Sand. Do I have to catch a cultivator of the Strong Gale Society and ask? It's best to have a specific casting target to practice spells. Use this kid to practice the finger of sticks in the separate space of the black cloud flag for the next few days. But remember, don't kill him, I still have a use for him. Yes, Master. You. I want 5 you even if I become a ghost. You're a basically ghost now. Half a month later inside the great swamp of the ancient regions it's been half a month. Not only Galaxy Sand can't be found, but also the people of the Strong Gale Society can't be found either, it's like as if they're all hiding from me. Alas. The people of the Strong Gale Society won't reveal their whereabouts that easily. Huh? What's that? But if they are caught up by the pursuers of the Great Zhou Empire in a fight, the mana fluctuations will be transmitted. Clank. Clank. This is the Great Zhou Empire's divine martial army? Scans. Name, the Divine Martial Army details. The Divine Martial Army is an army of elite practitioners from the Great Zhou Empires who are well integrated and disciplined. The army has unified and powerful magic weapons, and also has the almighty Celestial Destroyer formation as its ace weapon of destruction. The Almighty Celestial Destroyer formation. The Almighty Celestial Destroyer formation, what kind of formation is this? Name, the Almighty Celestial Destroyer formation details. Rumors say it was created as a compulsory course for the Divine Martial Army. It gathers the into a singular source P commanding general, the 2F scans with their weapons and domineering formation. It's not good for the 3 of them to fight against the Divine Martial Army. JIS of Xuanji, Zhu HD. The Great Zhou Empire's PLE low-level cultivators. The body of the Nerul strength. Zhou dogs. Try this. Yu Hongyan, put down your weapon and surrender. The woman in red, she should only have a cultivation level of foundation establishment early stage and having her chi ocean opened, but her fighting ability is truly powerful. This is your only way out. Yu Hongyan, J. All rebels of the Strong Gale Society who resist arrest are to be killed on the spot. I'll kill you first. The Divine Spear of Oblivion? A. Boom. Boom. A. Earth Core Thunderclap. So you've been delaying your attack because you were preparing this. Earth Core Thunderclap. So you've been delaying your attack because you were preparing this. Kill. Phew. Withdraw. Huff. Huff. Let's go fast, the Zhou Dog's main force will arrive soon. This person is such a schemer, actually taking a risk and pretending to lose. Is it to find the location of Strong Gale Society's base in the Great Swamp of the Ancient Regions? If there was the slightest mishap just now he really would have died under Yu Hongyan's spear. I wonder if Yu Hongyan and the other two people can really lead me to find the location of Galaxy Sand? The Great Swamp of the Ancient Regions Divine Martial Army Barracks. Sex. Wa-oh. He wasn't willing to praise me, what about you? Now, praise me. Praise me, or else he dies. This demon lead an army and hunted down my compatriots of Snowgale, moreover killed my husband right in front of me. Yet now he wants me to praise him? How can I do that? General, you are brilliant and almighty, please spare my son. San. Wah. Continue, don't stop, the moment you stop, I'll kill him. You are unrivaled and unparalleled in the world, brilliant and divine. Is there no more? In my life what I hate the most are you brats, annoying people with your crying, upsetting people with your crying and you don't know how to praise me. What use is there keeping you? SFX, ah. SFX, Bam J. After killing these three people, my mana increased a bit more again. Not bad at all. This is the sword of that man who refused to praise me. Those Strong Gale Society rebels, they use this kind magic item to fix a position in the Great Swamp of the Ancient Regions? Move out, the new objective, the rebels' base in the swamps. Don't spare any single of them. Slash. Such a heavy smell of blood and murderous intent. Is it my imagination? Let's go. I see, Yu Hongyan and the other cultivators of the Strong Gale Society use this magic item to identify direction within the Great Swamp of the Ancient Regions. I didn't know that there is actually this kind of dry desert in the Great Swamp of the Ancient Regions where there are marshes everywhere. It's practically like an oasis in the desert. Desert. Could it be related to Galaxy Sand? There is no aura here, so it is safer to use sneak technique to hide my aura. Fade away. This place is really secluded, no wonder the Divine Martial Army haven't found them yet. Is it Hongyan who is back? M scans. Everyone's back, that's great. Be more vigilant, don't casually reveal your position during your shift. I only spoke after seeing that it was you guys. If it were the Zhou dogs, I would have directly cut them down with my sword. If I hadn't been paying attention to his mana fluctuations, I am afraid I would have been fooled by the illusion. This magic item's ability to hide one's presence is a lot more high-end than my shadow sneak technique. But I also have the magic item to hide my whereabouts. Run. We've been spotted. You bunch of brats, stealing my chicken again. This. If we get caught, we're dead. Village? I am going to teach you guys a lesson today. Who can hold the sword to defend the country? These people are probably all survivors of Snowgale, the relatives and family of those strong Gale society cultivators. Be able to defend the country by taking charge of the war. The sound of reading aloud E. General Xie has monstrous bloodlust. If he finds these people, he probably won't care that these people are just mortals and will kill them all just the same. Should I? This time there are a lot of Zhou dogs who came. In the most dangerous case, you guys also have to go to battle. Caliber scans. Listen up, everyone. If you guys don't cultivate diligently and increase your strength, how will you protect your families? Fed it. You should always keep it in mind. Voice transmission crystal. Yes. P. Even though I don't want to be a busybody. But since Eve bumped into it, I can't turn a blind eye. Who are you? Even though I regularly screws the crap out of people, I have always persisted in believing that I am still a noble man, a pure man, a man with morals, a man who is above vulgarity, a kind-hearted man. I really can't bear to see the people in this small mountain village suffer. A spatial type magic item, or an Aurus core stage magic item? It seems that even if I crush the voice transmission crystal, I can't get in touch with the outside world. In fact, this is good. What is your name? I am Dao Jiqiang, the Zhou Dynasty Divine Martial Army Vanguard, Left Wing Brigade 1 Captain. Who is the commanding Divine Martial Army General this time? Besides your name, don't even think about getting any military intelligence from your mouth. Is this what you mean? You are a smart person. Unfortunately, you aren't. If I really want to know something, would simply refine your soul. Do you think you can hide anything from me? Then that depends on whether or not you have that ability. Loyalty? Eve observed you for a long time. I can see that. You don't actually want to pass back the information here to your superiors? You don't actually want to pass back the information here to your superiors? Think about what course you want to follow. In a daze, this Dao Jiqiang, even though he has the sense of discipline of a soldier, he also has his own thoughts. Looks like the commanding Divine Martial Army General this time has very heavy bloodlust, to the point where even his own subordinates are worried about him slaughtering civilian mortals. The Zhou Emperor and the Marquis of Xuanji may have been able to gather and drill cultivators into soldiers, but they are ultimately not a genuine army. Let's just leave him here to fend for himself. Disappear. What's with this sudden chill on the back? Drag. It should be hidden somewhere on the body. Where is it? Where is it? Found it. Their magic item touch. This is Galaxy Sand. This is Galaxy Sand. Even though there is only 1 grain of Galaxy Sand on this sword, if every strong Gale Society cultivator has a wooden sword like this, it means that the amount of Galaxy Sand here is very significant. These wooden swords are always pointing in one direction, thus, help the members of the strong Gale Society distinguish the path in the great swamp of the ancient regions. Is it possible that these wooden swords are not used to distinguish directions? I have to try it out. Could it be that there is a massive galactic sand vein buried here, then after the galactic sand produced here is embedded in a wooden sword and then refined using a secret technique, it develops a special connection with the vein and points to the direction of the vein? This is the backyard of the mansion where Yu Hongyan is teaching those village kids Tao techniques. The spiritual energy within the cave is actually extremely pure. It's a little uncomfortable for me after wandering around the great swamp of the ancient regions for nearly a month. But this is definitely not a good thing. Impure spiritual energy suddenly becoming pure, it can only be under the effect of a certain great cultivator doing something or someone laying down a powerful formation here. To be on the safe side, it is better to use sneak technique to enter. These streams of water look random, and divide the golden desert into scattered plots, but they vaguely form a massive sigil. Who is this person? There is an intimate connection between this man, the golden sand dune beneath him and the water stream sigil formation. I cannot see through the depth of this person's cultivation level, which means that his cultivation level is far above me. Wipe sweat cough, a cultivator of the Zhou Empire? To actually be able to sneak into here, Yu Hongyan and the others are becoming more negligent. To think that you've snuck all the way to right in front of me, who are you? I was careless. This golden desert evidently possess a very strong detection ability. Black cloud flag. That was close, but it held. An Aurus core stage magic item? But it's damaged and it cannot stop me. Anyone related to the great Zhou Empire, are all cunning and cruel people, don't hesitate, kill. No, each of these grains of sand are heavy and condensed, just one grain of sand weighs probably hundreds or thousands of kilograms. Even if I do dodge, the stream will change direction and carry those 1,000-kilogram heavy grains of sand chasing over. In that case, Heavenly Cage Mantra. Unseal. What the hell is it this time? Hee, of course something delicious, damn it. Be thankful that you have something to eat, at least I am even regularly thinking of switching things up for you. Lin Feng, you bastard, if you make me eat any more of this random junk again I'll fight you to the death. Ugh. Cough cough. What the hell is this? It hurts like hell. Bastard, sooner or later I'll devour you. Lin Feng, you bastard, if you make me eat any more of this random junk again I'll fight you to the death. Ugh. Cough cough. What the hell is this? It hurts like hell. Surprisingly, my spell was actually resolved. Are you injured? Cough cough cough. No need for you to worry. Whatever skills you've got up your sleeve, just come at me, Kong En, will take it all on. I never take advantage of anyone, not to mention bullying an injured junior like you. Wave Junior. I am all ears. I don't have any connection with the great Zhou Empire, if anything, there is even some friction between me and the great Zhou Empire, you don't need to be so alert. One of my disciples is the great Zhou Empire Marquis of Xuanji Zhu Honghua's son. It seems like you are toying with me. If you knew that that disciple of mine nearly died by his father's hand you wouldn't think that. Half a year ago Little He and the others tried to kidnap one of Zhu Honghua's bastards and failed in the end. He was saved by Huang San of the house of the Marquis of Xuanji, but news came back later that that bastard and Huang San went missing together. I remember that bastard's name was Zhu Yi, could it be that he is talking about him? 1 month ago in the forest at the southern border of the great Qin Empire, I just killed the second steward under Zhu Hongwu, I think his name was Tao Er. Then for what are you here? I came here in search for a mineral called galaxy sand. How much do you need? Hee, there really is galaxy sand here. As for how much, let's test it first. Do you have 1 cubic meter? I can't give you that much. I can't give you that much, that means he actually has more than 1 cubic meter of galaxy sand on his hands, but he is unwilling to give it to me? But I have no grudge with him, and it honestly isn't worth it to engage in mortal combat. If I can obtain the galaxy sand through a trade, that would be the best. It's the stone flute? How can this stone flute that used to be so silent in the past suddenly have movement when facing Kong En today? Wheeze huh? This mana fluctuation. This stone flute can actually heal his injury. This stone flute can actually heal his injury. I have this extra bargaining chip in my hands now, but this person is already so powerful while injured. If he fully recuperates from his injury, won't he be even harder to deal with? No, that is not the case. If you really have to say, I can actually be considered a citizen under the Zhou Empire's rule. You are also an adherent of Snowgale? My parents were both citizens under the Zhou Empire's rule. Before I started cultivating, I also once studied hard and even got into the Zhou Empire's scholar class. Then why are you now fighting against the Zhou army? Could it be that your family died at the hands of a Zhou personnel? My parents both left the world without pain after they reached their natural lifespans. Then do you have a lover in this strong Gale society? Although that girl has a bit of a fierce and upright temper, she really is a ravishing beauty with devastating looks, definitely femme fatale level. You have seen Hongyan already? I may not be against the feelings of men and women. But cultivating up until now I have still not yet met a woman who can move my heart, Hongyan included. Who the hell would believe you? Then what are you helping the Strong Gale Society for? One of the founders of the Strong Gale Society is Yu Hongfeng. He and I are friends who swore to live and die together. Before he died he asked me to take care of and protect his compatriots, and I promised him. Even though this man is tormented by pain and his entire face is dripping with cold sweat, his demeanor is still calm and composed. Not to mention Zhou Emperor Yang Pan and the Marquis of Xuanji Zhu Hongwu, even the house of the Marquis of Xuanji stewards, Tao Er and Huang San are all Oris Core stage cultivators on the same level as him. Going against a force like this, he could die at any moment. But Kong En seemed to pay no heed at all to these dangers. Even if he is already plagued by pain, he will not give up his promise to his old friend. A promise made to a person is a promise kept for life. I might have some ways to deal with your injury, but I can't guarantee that you'll fully recover. This is. Why does Kong En value galaxy sand so much? There is no need to worry about the matter of the galaxy sand. You are doing this for galaxy sand? But I have great use for this galaxy sand. I honestly cannot split out 1 cubic meter for you. Why does Kong En value galaxy sand so much? There is no need to worry about the matter of the galaxy sand. As for this thing, I wanted to give it to you, so I gave it to you. There aren't so many reasons, you don't have to think too much about it either. There is only one thing. You cannot speak of the matter of me using this stone flute to heal you today, can you do that? I can. Then it's fine. Thank you. This person so easily hand the stone flute over to me, and he seems to be very confident in his own abilities. That place is a foreign space similar to the Void Battleground? Could it be the cultivation abode of a certain immortal? This stone flute seems to be the key to finding and opening the cultivation abode. This is probably the reason why Yan Mingyue and the Void Temple value it. This staircase to the sky, it feels like déjà vu. Years ago, I inadvertently discovered this great staircase in a mountain. I thought I had encountered an immortal and thus thought of climbing the stairs. If it weren't for the fact that I was quick-witted and instantly retreated, I probably would have died right there. But who could have imagined that just stepping upon the first step, it was like I was struck by lightning and I was gravely injured on the spot. Kong En is already an Oris core stage cultivator but was already gravely wounded after just climbing the first step. Just how powerful are the restrictions of this cultivation abode? If it weren't for the fact that I was quick-witted and instantly retreated, I probably would have died right there. And what kind of a great master does it take to be able to create this cultivation abode and set up such terrifying restrictions? The stone flute may be related to the cultivation abode, but can one walk on that great staircase relying merely on that stone flute? Since then there has been a mysterious force remaining in my body. Not only does it torment my body, it also damages my spirit. I may have kept my life by luck, but I was seriously injured, up until today. Where is this mountain? Where is this mountain? I returned back to the same place to look for a cure, but that staircase constructed by sunlight had already disappeared. Afterwards I went to search for it many times, but I had no progress. That staircase doesn't seem to be fixed at one location but instead drifts in the spatial turbulence, appearing at different places from time to time. It is true, seeing the flickering cultivation abode within the mirage, this cultivation abode is indeed hidden in the void and drifts with the spatial turbulence. Thank you for your generous help. I originally thought that this item could only ease and suppress my injury, but now it looks like I have hopes of a full recovery. That being the case, I don't need to use all this galaxy sand anymore. Don't mention 1 cubic meter, even if you need more I can provide it to you. This is all galaxy sand. Before I had old injuries and was unable to activate the flowing sand of the Ganges formation set up here, with no other choice, I could only constantly refine this galactic sand and then depend on this refined sand to control the spell formation. Otherwise, would honestly be powerless to protect the members of the strong Gale Society and their family here. Now with your aid, I have hopes of fully recovering. Even if I give all of the galaxy sand here to you it's not a problem anymore. Maintaining his strength to protect the people of the strong Gale Society and to keep his promise to his deceased friend, listening to what he means, if not that the stone flute can completely heal his injuries and cause him to no longer need to rely on tremendous amounts of galaxy sand to maintain his strength, he would rather continue suffering the torment of pain than trade with me. In his eyes, it's far more important than easing and suppressing the pain that has tormented him for years. Is it worth it? Whether it is worth it or not, nor does it matter whether it is noble or not, my heart and nature are so. Over the gains and losses, avoided trouble and went against my heart, I would instead develop inner demons. This is not beneficial to cultivation and is more harm than good. From a certain angle, I can also be considered to be doing this because I have no choice. Everyone's path is different. I think this is the path that belongs to me, so I continued walking down it. The galaxy sand here is all yours. I have to heal my own injuries first. Please help yourself, Taoist friend. This much should be enough. This mirror. Devouring my mana. Some mana to establish a link with this copper mirror. Hey. Hello, anyone there, anyone in there, respond to me now. SFX, quiet. However, the mana required to repair this copper mirror is too great. I am going to be sucked dry. My energy restoration pills. This mirror has no self-consciousness, it only absorbs mana for repair. What a relief. I thought someone was making trouble again. Damn you. Even though there is a saying that goes, divine items hide their light, and good things will hide their own brilliance, but doesn't this look a little too ordinary? No matter how much you turn on the beauty filter, it won't change the fact that this is just an ordinary item. The host has successfully repaired the Heaven and Earth mirror, completed the random side quest Repair the Heaven and Earth mirror, trading points rewarded. Trading points from before, I now have a total of trading points. Heavenly Wind Taoist Scripture, I am coming. Enter the trading system. Haha, Heavenly Wind Taoist Scripture Trading Points. Description: Secret Tao technique of the Heavenly Wind Temple, comprehending the profound mysteries of the circulation of wind and cloud. One can obtain the Heaven Twister Gale skill from cultivation. Exchange. Enter the trading system. Haha, Heavenly Wind Taoist Scripture Exchange. There's still the last one. Light up L trading points. Description: Secret Tao technique of the Heavenly Wind Temple, comprehending the profound mysteries of the circulation of wind and cloud. One can obtain the Heaven Twister Gale skill from cultivation. You don't need to be so polite, it's all thanks to you that I was able to heal my injuries. Here, take it. This place, on the other hand, is actually not safe. Since I can find my way here, the Zhou army will eventually find their way here one day too. Now that my strength has fully recovered, even though I can't talk big and say that it'll protect them perfectly, if you really want to keep your promise to your deceased friend, you should think of a path of retreat as soon as possible. Take the adherents of Snowgale here and leave as soon as possible. At the very least there is a lot more leeway now and we don't need to cling on to this place. Since you already have arrangements, I won't say anything more. We will part ways here. If luck brings us together again in the future, maybe there can be a day where we sit and talk. With your blessings, I look forward to that day. The task is completed. It's time to call the little Lin in the black cloud flag and go back together. The Great Swamp of the Ancient Regions. WWH. There seems to be movement in the black cloud flag. Voice transmission crystal? Come to me. You've made up your mind? If I didn't remember wrongly, your action just now is the same as defecting from the Divine Martial Army. Relax. That's right, but just as that Kang En said, this is my heart and nature, I cannot go against it. I think doing this is the right choice and so I did it. But had it not been that the general in charge this time be General Xie, I absolutely would not do so. Everybody, no matter cultivator or mortal, will die. That is something I am not willing to see. But if General Xie finds this place, how you decide is your problem, just don't regret it in the future. Everybody, no matter cultivator or mortal, will die. That is something I am not willing to see. Just now I felt an abnormality with the heaven and earth mirror. Let's pour some mana and see what happens. What's this bright yellow dot? What do these represent? It looks a bit familiar. If the yellow dot represents my current position, then these thousands of red dots represent. They are not good. The Great Zhou Empire, Divine Martial Army. I see, the red light dots on the heaven and earth mirror are reflecting the existence of these people, and the size of the light dots represents their cultivation level. Looking at the situation, the Divine Martial Army has already discovered the lone mountain where the members of the Strong Gale Society are hiding, thus their main force are pressing in. Why did you look around? I clearly didn't. I know you didn't inform the news. You were in the Black Cloud Flag's interior space, your every movement was under my surveillance. This is the Divine Martial Army's Forward Brigade left camp. The Forward Brigade is the entire Divine Martial Army's vanguard unit. They are the first to arrive in every battle and are the Divine Martial Army's most powerful spearhead unit. The reason I called you out was to ask you about the combat strength of the Divine Martial Army troop and who is the leader. The Forward Brigade is the vanguard of the Divine Martial Army, and the Forward Camp is the vanguard of the Forward Brigade. All soldiers of the Forward Camp are the cultivators with the richest fighting experience and the greatest proficiency in combat. Their average cultivation level is also a step above the other camps. But that is all the past. Not long ago the original left camp commanding general was convicted and demoted. The higher UPS transferred the original Forward Camp commanding general to our left camp. It's that whatever General Xie you mentioned? His surname is Xie. What about his name and master? His surname isn't Xie, his entire name is only one word, and that is Xie. Before he joined the Divine Martial Army he was originally a wandering cultivator. Reportedly he is the cross-generational successor of the god slaying that was greatly feared for a time during ancient times but has now already died out. Rumor has it that General Xie entered the path of cultivation through murder. He is a bloodthirsty butcher, anybody who he regards as an eyesore is killed by him. Not to mention cultivators, even the number of regular humans, women, and children who have died by his hand is innumerable. God slaying. Attacking other countries in the past, the number of mortal cities massacred by General Xie is measured by the hundreds. His current cultivation level may only be Aura's core stage, but with his notoriety, he is hailed as the Divine Martial Army's #1 butcher. Huh? What are you doing? So before he finds us, hurry up and escape. You go in first, I'll face him. Just relying on a broken Aura's core stage magic item you dare to pry on our army's battle formation? Richmos, hold tight. This is not good. The black cloud flag can't shift space. Those Divine Martial Army cultivators actually work together to completely seal the space around here? Xie. Heaven Arhat formation. Rise. I/L. The Akalanatha Golden Buddha. Burn. Akalanatha Inferno. Sariras? A damned monk of the Great Thunderclap Temple? Then you have to die too. He disappeared. The Levin-defying sword of fatality. Releasing eternal flames of fury, eradicating all evil, Buddha is merciful, but sometimes he also shows wrath. Evil, burning everything and all. Eve got you now. J burst. So it's just a little Chi disciple stage ant who obtained Buddhist sariras by luck and refined them into magic items. Then, now, praise me or else I will kill you. Praise you, is there something wrong in your head? I cultivate the ancient path of murder, only slaughter can increase my cultivation level, so I constantly kill people, of course not. Eve killed too many people, killing to the point where I've become numb, lost and tired of it. Only by obtaining the praise of others after I kill people do I feel like killing has regained meaning again. So there really is something wrong with your head. So, now, praise me. Taking you too seriously was my mistake. Are you not willing? Then you can die now. Are you not willing? Then you can die now. The path of absolute death is one of pure offense, going against the heavens, severing all chances of survival. That is my heaven-defying sword of fatality. I know, his sword is faster. No, his sword is faster. Ksitigarbha Sutra, activate. The Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva form. Will D attain Bodhi? Only when all living beings have been saved, D call not become a encha if re hello are not impino tl/n, just Google Ksitigarbha and read up on him, her yourself. Dexas the Kitagarima golden-plated armors. Clang. 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 Besides the Akalanatha Inferno, he also has the Ksitigarbha golden-plated armor. SFX, retreat. This bloodthirsty lunatic definitely wouldn't do something like retreating in the face of difficulty. Is he planning something? This is crap. It's the almighty celestial destroyer formation. You lunatic, you couldn't deal with me individually so you brought your men to gang up on me. If you want to gang up on me then whatever, but to bring people to gang up on me alone out of the blue, could you be even more shameless? Shake the black cloud flag spatial shifting ability cannot be used, I can only fly through the air. Nobody can escape, you all have to die. Why did you return back? I almost FT, in the battle against General Xia before, I used the Black Cloud flag to cut off Dao Jiqiang and Wang Lin's perception of the outside world. Of course, I came to hide. If I stayed there any longer, those 3,000 people definitely would have cut me down into pieces. Why didn't you report the intel here back to General Xia before? This time, in order to hunt down the strong Gale Society, the people of the entire forward brigade left camp are all here. If the General Xia controls and lays down the almighty Celestial Destroyer formation, they can even fight a nascent soul stage cultivator. Yeah. It's normal that I, a small shrimp in the Chi disciple stage, can't stop it. God damn it, even if I fed all Sariras to the war god golem it probably still wouldn't work. The enemy isn't using simple human wave tactics, it truly is a qualitative change induced from quantitative change. Sure enough, this man is very mysterious. By the way, I remember Kong En said before that he laid down the flowing sand of the Ganges formation here to protect the strong Gale Society. Maybe he can beat this divine martial army. Golden Sand Dune Cave. They are all old acquaintances. What the hell are the people outside doing? Who are you? Cut the crap, take him down first. Hongyan, Little Hay, the both of you stop. This Taoist means no ill will, it's also all thanks to him that my injury was able to be fully healed. Mr. Kong. This guy. Mr. Kong. This guy. What? Isn't he one of Zhou Dog's men? He healed Mr. Kang's injury? But the divine martial army outside? A wooden sword might have fallen in the hands of the Zhou army. If he wanted to do you guys harm, why would he help me heal my injury? Not to mention, his strength is greater than mine, you guys are no match for him. No, if I don't use the war god golem, I don't have the confidence to defeat you. You guys all already know about the situation outside? An Aurus core stage cultivator leading a whole armada of people, they've already formed the almighty Celestial Destroyer formation. The almighty Celestial Destroyer formation has sealed the surrounding boundary space. We can't go out, we can only fight and make plans of retreating from here after repelling the enemy. Hurry up and arrange for shelter for the people in the village to take refuge, and direct the members with fighting ability to make preparations for the final resistance. Yes. Why did you leave and then return? Could it be that you can't deal with the divine martial army outside and also needed to take shelter in Master Kang's flowing sand of the Ganges formation? You're right, doll. But I naturally won't admit to it. What is this guy laughing at? Mr. Kong will handle everything. Ants hiding in an ant nest, come out and die. It's coming. The crux of the matter is to see who gives in first. L. They also laid down a large-scale formation here. Sank. Slash. There is a vast swamp over there. Flowing sand of the Ganges formatione. Rumble 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 I. Bam. Victory has never been obtained by a passive defense, you've lost this battle. Al. My secret mantra of the flowing sand is just a fragment of the ancient mantra of the flowing sand of Ganges. The Ganges formation may have been constantly sweeping over the massive pitch-black sword attempting to wear down the power within, but its speed is so slow that it can virtually be ignored. Towards the crisis before us, it's just a drop in the bucket. If I could use all of the abilities and transformations of the formation, I would be able to destroy this almighty celestial destroyer formation before us. His face, it seems the situation is not good. The flowing sand of the Ganges formation borrows the great swamp of the ancient region's power, while the almighty celestial destroyer formation borrows human power. Human power ultimately has its ends. It falls short of the endlessness of the power of the world. But with people unleashing all of their power in an instant, it's possible to breach the flowing sand of the Ganges formation first before they exhaust their energy. If things drag on for a long time, the victor will certainly be Kong En, and looking at the situation right now, it's clearly Kong En who will give in first. What should I do? Scans. Rumble. Scans. Ding. The little punks did not disappoint. The host's disciple Zhu Yi has obtained the Thunder Element Sigil. The host has successfully completed the random side quest, rewarding 1 luxury change. Give a random thumbs up. Art of the Turbid Waves, Art of the Turbid Waves. Spin Telii B.ref sebik, nothing. Roll so s also nothing. T cancel a in slash. No way, in such an emergency, system, why are you messing me like this? Boom boom boom. Oh no, the flowing sand of the Ganges formation looks like it's about to give in. What should I do now? Exactly what should I do? Exactly. Wait a second. Kong N's Tao technique, the secret mantra of the flowing sand, should also meet the requirements for the element of lake, right? Usually, it's undoubtedly difficult to scheme for such an Aura's core stage cultivator's Tao technique. Fellow Taoist Kong, the Tao technique you practice doesn't seem to be complete. But the current crisis has created the adequate conditions for me. Please God, don't be wrong. Are you here to cause trouble? So you have noticed. This secret mantra of the flowing sand of yours, I vaguely remember seeing the complete version somewhere. But I can't confirm yet. I wonder if you can let me look at your Tao technique and let me compare them? If you've really seen the complete version before, then read it out to Mr. Kong, isn't that the same? You bastard, did you come to take advantage of us? I pray that this works. I pray that this works. Heaven Lake Earth Mountain Chtomar Fire Tao Technique Merging commencing. Tao Technique merging complete. Starting to create the heavenly classic of the Way's Virtues, Chapter 1 Kate Trigrams Chapter, Water. The number of basic reference Tao techniques has met the requirements, starting to merge now. Successfully created. This moment. A tremendous change occurred to the mana in Lin Feng's body at this moment. The many Tao techniques he practiced before completely vanished and all of his mana changed to a completely new state. It was as if the spiritual world had been opened up like never before. The primal chaos developing into the vast universe, and then the birth and death of billions of stars, a myriad of phenomena of countless of lives being born and then fading away. The great celestial way of the 8 trigrams. Ding! Congratulations on the success of the host's original fundamental Tao technique. Congratulations, host has completed the second main questy, issuing main quest special reward. Time brings about great changes to the world. Everything is constantly cycling and changing. Creation, aging, decaying and then dying. This is the true meaning of creation. The first main quest's reward, the War God Golem, is already so powerful. As the second quest, you surely can't be shabby, right? Alika Ma married Eri Tin item name, 2 elements of creation formation category, formation diagram details, 2 elements of creation formation, elaborating the universal laws of the dawn of the universe, yin-yang and creation, and the birth and death of all life. There are a total of 6 transformations. These 6 transformations, one of them seems to be precisely able to deal with the almighty celestial destroyer formation. Boom. 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 Hongyan? Go out and prepare. Even if the flowing sand of the Ganges formation is breached, we've got to kill some more of those dogs from the Zhou Empire. Your courage is commendable. Don't be rude. Mr. Kong, Hongyan, just calm down. I am incompetent, I am no match for the enemy's almighty celestial destroyer formation. The Zhou army's commanding general this time is that butcher, General Xie. Where he passes by, he never leaves survivors. I am not afraid of dying, but I am unable to uphold my promise in the past to Hongfeng. I see that you are as calm as ever, you don't seem to think anything of the Zhou soldiers outside and their almighty celestial destroyer formation? Mr. Kong, if not for you, the people here would have already all died under the butcher's knife of the Zhou dogs many years ago. It is us who dragged you down. If Big Brother knew in the underworld he would only blame himself, for implicating you. If you have great power, please save the people here. I, Kong En would be eternally grateful. Mr. Kong. You believe in me? This favor, I'll do it. I do. All who believe in me, I never disappoint them. What is that? Can he? Caliber scans. SFX, pressing. Pass through. What's going on? I don't feel anything. Do you only know how to play petty tricks? Then go to hell. A little trick that appears to be a mere distraction. Is this your ability? Mr. Kong really was wrong about you, since you don't have such ability, why put on an act? Saying this stuff now is useless. Let's go, how can we just sit back and do nothing? Scans. Calm. Will face imminent death. Those who go against the heavens. Scans. Get roll, the time has arrived. S.Cans. Rumble. Now is the time. The 6 paths of creation and perishment, the transformation of life and death, rise. 2 elements of creation formation, open. Scanbriskans. Disappear LTR //. What is that? Miracle. Miracle. God has blessed us. 10 Ki Rurata, X. This. I originally did not want to meddle in the matter between you guys. For the cultivators of the strong Gale Society, the people in the mountain are your family. But do the divine martial soldiers outside of the mountain not too have a family? But, General Xie, you are atrocious and ruthless, you pursue matters to the brutal end, you forced my hand. Deceiving brat, I beat the crap out of you before and you actually still dare to show your face now? Then I'll cut you into a million pieces and see if you still dare to be arrogant. Fumble, you seek death yourself, I shall grant your wish. This formation is absorbing the heaven-defying sword of fatality's power of destruction and death. The 6 paths of creation and perishment, the transformation of heaven and earth, rise. Gather. Burst. Run. Run. What a bullshit formation. I am going to break it all. Huh, come out and die. MIS. Those who kill, will always be killed by others. The 6 paths of creation and perishment, the transformation of life and death, turn. Guess, where did this sword come from? Caliber scans. The sun is out. Look. There are flowers on the ground. It's over just like that? We're safe. You have great power and have turned the tides of the battle. You Hongyan will remember your kindness for long as I live. I was rude to you before, punish me however you will. I was rude before as well, I beg your fiveness. I didn't know Senior had such powers, I did not know the immensity of heaven and earth and offended you, I beg for your fiveness. This is the powers of the 2 elements of creation formation. It's just the tip of the iceberg. Borrowing the power of the world, even though they're unable to move and are too complex to set up, the power of formations are definitely the strongest amongst same-level spells. But the special rewards of the main quests are each one more desirable than the other. It can be termed as high risk, high reward. The main quests issued by this system are indeed bullshit, so, I am even looking forward to the new main quest. Ding! The new main quest has been issued, please check it out. Main quest. Find a suitable blessed area and officially establish your base. Quest description: the path of cultivation is wrought with spells, land, wealth and companions. If a wants to crow, a Tao technique that belongs to one's is insufficient. In addition, a blessed area suitable for cultivation must be established before one can attract the talents of the world to join one's and establish an eternal foundation. Quest time limit: 3 years, if the quest is not completed on time, the host will be directly eliminated. The new main quest has been issued, please check it out. Any will have a protective formation guarding their gates and their foundation. The Thunder had the Forsor, the Great Void has the Supreme Yin-Yang Void formation. The Great Thunderclap Temple had the Virokana formation. Yin-Yang Ion. The Mount Shu Sword has the Immortal Heaven Universal Sword formation. These protective formations are all the cornerstones of the S. In a battle between cultivators of the same level, only formations of the same power can oppose another formation, and this formation diagram for the 2 elements of creation formation is the S protective formation that the system rewarded to me after integrating my original fundamental Tao technique. But the transformation of life and death and the transformation of heaven and earth that I use today is still a far cry from what they would be in their fullest potential. What shocking power will this 2 elements of creation formation release? In the future, when my cultivation level goes up and I gather all of the materials required to set up the formation, I'd probably really be able to create a world and govern the creation and perishment of all life? Well, the most important thing is to officially find a place to settle down. But how can a good place be found so easily? That's right. I remember Long Yi provided me information about a cultivation abode before. If she said it's not occupied yet, why don't I go there and find out the truth? Thank you for rescuing us, Kong and am eternally grateful. The heavens aid those who strengthen themselves, you don't need to worry about it. Furthermore, my intentions were not to take advantage of you guys and ask for something in return. I once promised Hongfeng that I would take care of you guys, alas I am not powerful enough to protect you all. We are indebted for your care all these years, Hongyan, thank you on behalf of everybody. If this fellow Taoist hadn't rescued us this time, even I would have lost my life. In the first place, you are not a member of the Strong Gale Society. Just because of a promise you made to my big brother, you've protected us until now. We are all deeply grateful. It was us who were too selfish, relying on your protection and willfully moving around in the great Zhou dynasty's borders. Don't say that. With their limited strength, persisting to be active in the Great Zhou dynasty's borders was too high profile. In the end, the Zhou dynasty took things seriously and nearly got rid of them all in one fell swoop. If they had retreated into the borders of a different kingdom, how could the Zhou dynasty encircle them so conveniently? Hongyan, do you? Eve made up my mind. Well, temporarily retreat from the Zhou dynasty's territory, rally our strength and increase our cultivation levels. In the future when we have enough strength, well, return again. Entering into the borders of another kingdom, you guys are prone to losing your autonomy. That depends on whether or not we work hard enough. Besides, people of Snowgale are never cowards. Hongyan, you are very capable. If Hongfeng knew in the underworld and saw you today, he would definitely be very. Your kindness today is the same as giving us new life. Unfortunately, I am already carrying a promise. Before I have completed my first promise, I honestly do not dare to carelessly make promises again. I can only say that if we meet again in the future, if you have any orders I will follow with no protest. Don't mention following me or serving me again. Like I said, if we have the chance to meet again in the future, I am happy to sit and talk with you. You guys take care too. By your edification. I'll rest for a while, you can arrange the evacuation first. Okay. Notify others, we're getting out of here. Yes. What happened? That's how we were all rescued by that Taoist. This time it's indeed very dangerous. It's better for you to retreat from the Zhou dynasty's territory as soon as possible. Recently they will send disciples over there to you guys to increase your strengths and at the same time let the disciples gain experience. Like this, their infiltration and control over us will be even stronger. We will make preparations on this side. The last time you guys were ordered to watch for an opportunity to capture Zhu Yi, is there any news thus far? We've only heard that he once appeared around Chuzhou City at the Great Qin Empire's southern border, but location now is unascertainable. Okay, I know, you guys hurry up and evacuate. A white-robed young Taoist wearing Taoist clothes? Shattered thoughts. This person has been very active recently. How